accidentally.
Yeah, you'd end up with a completely obscured battlefield.
Perfect.
I'm ready.
There's new Pierre. Right. So, last time, you mainly took in the sights of Fortress Guark, had some varied and interesting conversations with Scalehead Kedwin in very different ways. You were trying to work out how to work your way up the ladder, as it were, to try and talk to the big shots about sending help for Fort Champion. You had a few leads. Some of them probably seemed quite time-consuming. So you picked the one that was given to you by the Arcona Knights, led by the esteemed Severus Arcona. He said he'd seen a young noble, who some of you may know, named Darian Huntcrown, head down into the catacombs of Guark. You did a little bit of shopping. I think you kitted yourselves out pretty readily. And, well, that's kind of where we left off. I think you were preparing to head down. It was, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 7 days away from when that deadline was issued. And I'll take you over to the map so we can just think about what you are doing. There you go. So I even updated you all in this little corridor heading towards Scalehunt Kedwin, actually there as well, to guide you to where the beginning of the catacombs are. Which ones of the people that you brought to Fortress Guark are you taking with you? Are you taking Dewey? Are you taking Clodo? Are you taking Katia? You're not taking any of them? You have to let me know.
Didn't Cassie want to go in the catacombs?
She did want to get in the catacombs, yes.
Take her then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can leave Dewey behind to keep an eye on Clodo.
You love it.
Maybe we could leave Dewey behind to, like, I don't know, maybe...
He can read his books.
We could try and pursue some, like, other avenues for us, maybe within the fort?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't know if it's likely, but he might be able to just get more information about different quests for us and see if they're, like, doable.
Might be able to worm his way up to the higher ups.
Maybe.
Maybe.
These all sound utterly impossible for Dewey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagining Dewey as a face character is like, just goes up to the guard like, "Hey, guard man, you like water?"
Exactly. Teach him a water spell. It's all good.
It's up to you. You can issue little orders to the people that you're leaving behind.
I don't mind. Are we allowed to take all of them if we wanted to?
Take all of them if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want to take Clodo.
I think we'll leave Clodo at least.
If you were to say to Clodo that you were going down, he probably wouldn't want to come down.
Yeah.
Because he's not here for any other reason than the jelly cave.
I was going to say there's no jelly in it for him.
But if you wanted to try and convince him there's jellies down there, you could if you wanted.
Nah.
Let's stay up here.
And then we leave him down there.
I mean, it's tempting.
I don't know. Do we want to come down? Like exploring and stuff?
I think if Ember wanted him to come, he would go. So it's up to Ember then. Yeah. Okay, so this is your little party. So you've all finished up your shopping. You'd see Kedwen waiting by the door for you.
Cool. Are we gonna go up there? Moving on up.
Yeah, I think we get ready to go down, right?
Okay. So before you go down, he'd look at all of you and he's like, "You'll all be safe down there. This castle is at least 1,000 years old. It was built 200 years after the establishment of the Kingdom of CORMYR. There's many places which people up here fear to tread. There's a reason it's called the Catacombs, and not just because it has catacombs. It takes people who leave."
Well, that's
Big ghosts
very
down there?
reassuring.
I bet there's ghosts.
Maybe. Anyway, good luck. He sort of waves you goodbye, points to this door here.
Okay. Well, we go, guys. It'll be dangerous, right?
Yes, I think, I'll probably leave, and he pulls out a bag of caltrops and he says, "Maybe I could leave a trail of these. At least I'll have some idea where we're going."
I could do. I could leave singe marks everywhere. That'd be good. I was kind of going to do that anyway. You know, if anything moves in there, I'm blasting it.
That makes more sense.
Okay. So as you pass into the catacombs, I will read out this little passage that you've got. The first little bit. So after you've been walking for about maybe 15 minutes in the catacombs, the stonework begins to change in style, and the smell of damp and mildew becomes prominent. No lit torches reside in these depths, and any shadows would seem long and otherworldly. Your steps would echo as you creep through the untrodden depths. You begin to realise this mixture of long passages and cavernous rooms are labyrinthian in scale. Is for this reason few have delved here in modern times. Many rooms that you'd passed by, like in your first little foray, would seem to be old armories or barracks, and the ragged heraldry in each changes as you head further in. You see abandoned prisons, some containing their residents, long dead and skeletal. To find who and where you're looking for is going to be a considerable task. So,
I have to
As
say,
you
I
pass
might have... Sorry, go on.
now you go on this.
I was just going to say,
Natalie, sorry.
That's okay. I know it's going to take time. I was just going to say, I was going to say, I might have underestimated how sprawling this place is, but surely a noble boy couldn't have travelled too far.
You've come a long way, Pierre.
Well,
You're a noble boy.
I am a Rallyhorn. I am Pierre Rallyhorn. I am not your usual noble boy.
No, that's certainly true.
Joan's in the background rolling her eyes.
Well, maybe we should look for footprints. I mean, if nobody's been down here except that guy.
Quite. I think that's a very good idea.
Okay, based on Ember's suggestion, going to go into the next little bit. So we're going to do a skill challenge to determine whether you can find the part of a dungeon and who they're looking for. Whether you succeed or fail on this will drastically affect how long you are down in these parts of the catacombs, as well as if you lose your way back as well. So that could be, even more fun. So you're going to need, as per usual, 3 passes before 3 failures, and obviously there are consequences of both.
Can we only use skills we're proficient in?
No,
Wait,
I think
sorry,
you can use all of them.
All of them, okay.
Sorry, what do we have to do?
So, you are delving into these catacombs where the Darien who you've heard about, went
Oh,
missing.
yes.
And well, this place is huge. Like there's endless hallways. Everything's abandoned. It's not very light. You have no real idea where the hell he is. So we're going to do a skill challenge to see if we can determine if you get a lead or not. Basically.
And was it things that you're only proficient only things that you're proficient in or not? Sorry.
No, you can use any skill you want.
Okay.
I need a bit of time to think because none of my skills are that great for this situation. So give me a moment.
Can I use perception to look for footprints, like I said a second ago?
Yeah, and I would just say to Pierre that you did mention the caltrops, so if you could assign that with a skill, it might be very beneficial. But Ember, you can go ahead first.
That's a good point.
Okay. Perception.
What is she looking for exactly?
Just stuff to say that someone's been there, like, footprints, or if they've dropped some, something on the floor. She knows Darian, right? So
Yeah.
what did he have on him? What did he do?
I mean, if you can't remember, then Ember probably does.
I can't remember.
Well, I'll say how well you justify it. Could change the pass or fail.
Is there any iconography, Kieran, like down here? Is there any like religious iconography at all?
What you would see would be mainly of Helm, seeing it as dominant, but you can tell these parts of the catacombs have sort of just been left. Like there isn't enough people to occupy how big this place used to be. You'd see old heraldry, which you would recognise. You'd recognise some from the large houses from CORMYR, but a lot of it's tattered. There's nothing particularly that stands out to you from a casual gaze.
I don't think that's going to work that well then.
So
Emma's also looking out for recently lit candles or burnt out torches, open doors, footprints, any like water that's been potentially splashed because you say it's mucky down here, murky or whatever. Any like mud.
So
Track through,
with all
etc.
those good examples, I'll say that Ember, as you are looking around, you don't really get the sense of any human footprints down here. No candles have been recently lit. Whoever was down here must have been walking in the dark. But one thing you notice is of wax on the floor. It's a very inconsistent trail. It looks like whoever was down here might have been holding a candle, and you can see these tiny little footprints that sometimes appear in these in the wax. And like this wax trail is very infrequent, and it's very difficult to like follow it without taking some wrong passages, but you do get a pass.
Yeah.
Are these footprints themselves really small, or are the footprints like just like very like not easy to make out sort of thing?
Partial prints.
You could do a nature check, or a nature check if you'd like to, or survival check if you'd like to discern which it could be.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do this as my skill challenge thing.
No, that's fine, but you can do one.
I'll do a survival check. I got 12.
You think it might be some sort of small mammal.
Okay. I know what Pierre wants to do. Maybe it's a Darian then. Pierre wants to use his oil flask, and he wants to he's gonna be careful about it, so he'll probably get his what's he got on with him? He'll probably get his rapier and just like dip the end of it in it, and then like mark an area on the wall in oil, and then get Ember to like burn up an area of the wall, kind of like so it reveals it more, if that makes sense. So it like scorches that,
Yeah.
and use that to create like arrows to determine where they've been.
Okay.
Good idea.
I was
So,
thinking maybe survival for that.
I won't say this counts as your skill challenge per se, but I'll say that if you do this, because I think it's a good idea, finding your way back, you'll get advantage on your rolls.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's good.
So, with Ember's help, Pierre and you make arrows of which ways you've been. It sort of helps with also finding a way a little bit, but you know, at least we can't get lost down here so easily. Like occasionally you see them and you're like, okay, we've been here, even though it looks like that place we've just been.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyone else? I'd like at least one from each of you.
Can I do perception?
I'll say no because Ember's already done it.
Oh, can I do investigation?
What is she looking for in particular?
She would be looking for anything that she remembers from Darian. So if he's been attacked, like any maybe tiny little insignias on his armor, or things that she knew he would have had with him, like like scraps of cloth that were what he was the color of what he was wearing, kind of thing.
Firstly, this won't count as a skill challenge, but roll an intelligence check to see how much Joan remembers about like Darian's attire. Yeah, Joan didn't really like Darian, so
you rolled that
yeah.
on Nigel.
Oh yeah, I'm on Nigel.
What's Joan's intelligence?
I don't know. I forgot. I was on the wrong character sheet.
Incredible.
You just want to play barbarian that much?
Nigel smash. I'll do it as Joan. Oh wow, yeah, she would not remember anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you've firmly put Darian out of your mind until he was brought back up in this conversation. So
can I go for insight then, and look and see if there's any traces of any creatures around, like footprints or hair or slime or anything like that?
How do you think that's gonna help you work out? Is this like trying to work out how deep in the dungeon they are?
Well, no, it's more well, yes, in that you'd know, probably you'd have some idea about like what the creatures that were living in various different conditions, why they would be living there. But I'm thinking more in terms of if we can see if he's been like dragged off by something.
Okay, yeah, sure.
14.
Okay. As you're sort of walking down here, you do see a lot of smaller creatures which just seem to be feeding off the remnants of what's left. You do see some passages where you're not completely sure what down, but as you get there, the sounds just seem to be coming from nowhere. It's almost like something's reverberating through this whole place. You don't find anything like blood. You just see more of this sort of like candle wax with these tiny footprints in, and eventually they would stop as you assume the candle's burnt out. I'm going to count that one as a fail.
Okie doke.
Can Diligence use her big brain to consider how, as she's experiencing more and more, and what she saw above ground, like how the architecture makes, like what sense it makes, what reason it holds to, like if there's a if they seem to prefer parallel corridors or T-junctions or what have you, just to help overall with the navigation of this area. So if it's like, oh, maybe this way seems a good idea, she can be like, okay, well, this way is probably going to be T-junction, then maybe some rooms. Yes, they seem to like putting little barracks rooms next to these areas, that kind of thing.
Is she also looking for like the design of the rooms as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking
So
about the building.
that's probably what in history.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yup.
So as you progress deeper into the catacombs, you do see a noticeable change in design. It becomes a lot more practical, as it were, where certain techniques with stone carving you don't think they had access to up here. So as you get deeper and deeper, the detail on the walls just seems to disappear, and it becomes more manic, as it, like, you can see upstairs it was like built in blocks, but it's starting to twist. There's like passages that don't really go anywhere. Parts have collapsed. So you've travelled for about 6 hours now down in this dungeon, but that is a pass.
Oh, I'm getting tired. It's been ages.
Certainly has.
One thing you do know is you're getting deeper in. It almost feels like you're on a decline.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to walk back up this incline, you know.
Good exercise.
Yeah, but tiring. I'm tired already. I don't want
Uh,
to sleep in here.
I'm sure you can use that feline agility and put it to use, and you'll be back up to the top and enjoying another drink with that Goliath fellow before you know it.
Yeah, true. Just how long more are we gonna be down here?
Well, hopefully not too much longer. A noble boy, like I said, couldn't have come much further than 6 hours.
You did get a bit of a head start on us, though.
True.
When did they say he came down here?
Oh, it's about 4 or 5 days ago. They weren't specific.
Can Pierre try and... He wants to, like, see if, like, when they're spotting any, like, animals or something, if there's any sign of, like, maybe, like, a rat's nest or something that might... I might have, like, attracted, like... They might have, like, tried to steal food, or maybe, like... Considering he's a noble boy, he might have offered rats some food at some point, maybe, and maybe see if he can look out for something like that, or see if there's maybe any signs of like creatures down here that might indicate where like different parts of the tunnels might lead, like if something's more dank or something.
Okay. Is that nature?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Well,
So, after another hour to 2 hours of travelling, you definitely know you're getting deeper. But Pierre, as you're this deep, you notice a distinct lack of any wildlife. It just seems to have gone, which is strange. Well, I guess it's not that strange because no one's like inhabiting here. But further up, there was quite a buzz of activity from the animals. In itself, it seems strange that there are none at all. But that is a fail.
well,
One more roll, and you can do Dewey if you want.
Jesus.
I'll tell you his sheet just to tell you what he's good at.
Just trying to think of something else we can do.
Would Diligence really roll a history check?
Hmm.
So Dewey is good at Arcana. No, use history. Nature
What were we
perception.
meant to be finding down here again? We were meant to be finding
Darien.
Darian. Just
Mhm.
Darian. And we haven't been given any information about him.
Nope, he said he headed down, and you went after him.
But Ember knows what he looks like, vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more
And so does
if Diligence knew about anything to do with Darian in terms of evilly stuff. But she doesn't.
right.
I don't think anyone worked anything out.
No.
Might have
literally.
heard of stuff to do with
Doesn't
hunt
really-
crowns, though, right? Because they were executed.
Yeah, his dad was executed for being a worshipper of Disputer, so you can roll a history. Anyone who might know that.
No, I don't think Ember would.
Way off.
14.
I think like Diligence would know because it was quite. They are dukes, but she might not know the god. She might know it's something bad or it's corruption. But I think Pierre would have much more of an inkling of what it was. Maybe had closer ties to people within Evening Star and heard about this
Arenas and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if Diligence were to bring up the fact he was a hunt crown, then Pierre might be like, we heard all sorts of rumours. Many taverns of me and Toby frequented the hunt grounds. Supposedly, some people initially said vampires and all that kind of stuff, but the pervading rumour seemed to be that some kind of devil worship.
I never soon saw him doing any devil worship.
Well, there's no reason to think the son would follow in the steps of the father, but I mean, he has come this deep into a set of catacombs, so who knows?
Dude looks at Ember and he's like, well, he probably wouldn't do it in public, Ember. It's a bit, I can imagine that not going down well.
True, that's true, Dewey. You don't never know, maybe he was proud of it.
And what happens if we were into Tesca and, if you're into Tesca, the whole tribe would go crazy about it.
Well, that's true. I'd keep it very secret. She gives him a look.
Yeah, he gives you a wink. He's learnt a wink.
What are you two doing? You look strange when you try and wink at each other.
Yeah, Dewey's ears go up as well when he winks.
Yeah.
It's like your two eyelids are trying to clap together and they can't quite do it properly.
Emma blinks at you, yeah, but then she does the little third eyelid blink as well. That cats have.
What? They have a third eyelid? I didn't know that. Cool.
Is there any language down here, Kieran? Any written stuff? Any signs? Ruling?
There would be some texts if you were to go off into some side rooms. If you're looking through quickly, you'd see that a lot of them are dated 300-400 DR. There's not much left of it though. They're quite decayed.
But no language on doors or carved into walls or anything like that.
You would see the occasional. It would be common.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of it looks like it was for housing like a very large army.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally there's a strange prison which you like, but you think you're very deep in, considering the year is like 1,400, about 1,400. What year is it? Yeah.
nearly 1500.
Yeah, essentially, it's like going to a Norman castle.
I have an idea. I was thinking maybe would Pierre be able to like recall any old songs or stories about Fortress Gork? And considering these catacombs are so deep, like I'm thinking like the Paris catacombs, where it's like you might be able to tell the story of someone who's been lost in there, or stories of people who might, have died building it, or
Okay, do history check, because it is a very long time ago.
yeah, 20.
There's one story that comes to mind. It is, let me have a look. I've got this written down somewhere. It is the story of Rasfael Abaskir, who was her lover. She murdered the king, Fargrim, so her brother, who was also her lover, could become the king.
I think. So what Pierre wants to do, maybe this is really stupid, but considering none of my skills are that great for this, Pierre wants to try and perform the story, try and like tell the story, and see like, I feel like he would have done this before with Diligence, where like Diligence I imagine gets like mental blocks where she's like trying to like when she's trying to learn something, and I imagine Pierre kind of like would like read off or sing off a story that he's familiar with to do the same thing, and it might kind of like trigger a kind of like a aha moment in her. So he's trying to inspire a Diligence to see if she can like pick up anything that like memories about the catacombs themselves that might help us in our traversal.
Okay.
I know it's a little bit weird, but
yeah. I don't think you need to check for it. I think
I was mostly thinking about in the skill challenge way and how I could help.
Oh, okay.
Because I got quite a good performance, but I don't know if that's good enough.
So essentially, you're trying to coax out memories from Diligence with your performance,
and specifically talking about Rasfael Abaskir and like stories about the catacombs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, it's a really shit roll. 12.
So, Diligence, how do you imagine this going?
I can imagine her being quite frustrated with the situation, because a lot of her learning is kind of failing her right now. This is a situation where she's probably walking along and like looking in her books, and being like, okay, that's not going to help, but maybe if I do this, or go that way, or go this way. And then poor sweet Pierre being like, la la la, I know how to help the situation, and having like, not the time, Pierre. So I don't know. It's a hell of a modifier, but 12 roll doesn't seem
it's not great.
too strong.
So, as a consequence of this, the whole journey has taken you 10 hours. You've got very deep in, like you did very well, but you're just trying door after door after door, and you can't find anything. It's getting really frustrating. It gets to about 2 a.m. after these 10 hours. Actually, no, it'd be 2 a.m. Sorry.
Should I
I'm
take
getting
away
really
rations?
sick of these wars.
Should I take away rations or torches or?
You should. Don't take away rations yet, because you ate when you were at the fortress, but you will have to the next day. So unless
torch burn for? Torch burns for an hour.
Yeah, so you've probably all used quite a lot of torches down here.
Yeah, I don't know any torches with me, like at all.
Oh, you're a half elf as well, there.
Yeah,
so
Ember can cast light.
yeah. So So I can imagine it's all quite claustrophobic. It's late.
Yo. Guys, Blaze has gotten really bored. He's sleeping on my shoulder. He's closed his eyes. Doesn't want to see any more doors.
Perhaps we should rest if we want to go on any further.
Well, rest in here. It's cold.
Yes.
Yeah, if you carry on any further, you will start suffering from exhaustion.
Let's just pick a room and make camp for the night. I can lock the door magically.
I think that's a good idea. My feet are... As much as I don't want to say it, I don't think I can handle another step.
No.
So, are you trying to find a particular sort of room? There seems to be like old prisons down here, armories. There's bunk rooms, but as you can imagine, a lot of the bunks have rotted away because the wood is over like 1,000 years old.
I think prison could be quite good. At least it's maybe more secure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as it's not full of dead people.
Yeah. You'd notice that a lot of these cells look like they have been cleaned out. That you'd be able to, if you found one, it'd be like quite a move to move this like rusty iron like gate across. But you could sort of lock yourself, not lock, but rest within one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Ember would immediately try and warm up the whole room with fire. Just like everywhere.
Make it all cozy.
Yeah. Dry up all the dank water.
Diligence will use a charge on the Wand of Secrets once they're in the room to make sure there's nothing untoward.
So if you use the Wand of Secrets, there'd be nothing. This place seems as inert as the rest of the catacombs. Nothing's been crawling about. You don't even see any sort of wildlife down here. For the past 4 hours, you haven't seen a rat. You haven't even seen an insect.
Then she would... And this is the spell I've chosen for my Mithra... Oh wait, do I have that yet? Yeah, a second ago. No, I haven't got that yet. So this is up to you, Kieran, because it's a bit of a weird one. So Diligence is a Mammon tiefling, and you know how tieflings get like little spellcasting things at level 3 and level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Her ones are Tensor's disc, which isn't an issue, but the other one is Arcane Lock, which has a material component to it.
Okay.
But it's also like innate spellcasting, because it's like her bloodline. It's kind of a really weird spot.
I feel like, seeing as you're in an old prison,
Mm.
you could probably find an old rusted lock that you could use as a component. That seems fair to me.
Okay, because usually it needs gold dust.
Oh, it needs gold dust. Okay.
Yeah. 25 gold pieces worth of gold dust.
But you said it's innate.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's a really weird thing.
I think it's fine. I don't think it... I mean, gold dust seems quite over the top for making a lock. I thought...
Oh, it accounts for it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just clicked on it now. When you reach 5th level, you can cast the Arcane Lock spell once with this trait requiring no material component. Sweet.
Okay.
So yeah, she will cast Arcane Lock, and she'll tell everyone that she sets the password to Swinglebert.
Good choice.
So if you want the door to open, you gotta say Swinglebert.
Katia would say, "We are very deep in the catacombs. We must be nowhere near what I was looking for. Are we going? I assume we're going for the noble they were talking about."
What were you looking for again? My mind has been made numb by hours of walking and trying to see.
There were just some rumours about Dupuy de Pont, and well, apparently he had a secret. Well, from what I hear, he had a secret enclave or something down here, but I can't imagine it was this deep. This feels unnatural down here. So untouched.
We saw no sign of any secret enclave, but I imagine that's by design.
Well, all of those holes, they could have gone anywhere. I didn't know there was this much below that castle. It's impressive that they managed to fill the whole thing at one time.
True, who's to say that we haven't completely led ourselves off in the wrong direction? Luckily I marked the way, but...
At least we know the way back.
I'm running very low on oil, though. Has anyone got any more?
Don't think so. Let me look. I have ink, sand.
Dewey doesn't have any.
That's it.
Diligence claps her hands together, pulls her hands apart, and there's a little flask of oil in her hands.
Right on cue, as I expected. Yes, well, didn't have to worry about running out, I suppose.
Does the oil disappear after how long again, Diligence?
Well, this is up to the DM, because it's not very detailed. I shall read it to you. Starting at second level and blah 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 blah. You can use your action to conjure up an inanimate object in your hand or on the ground in an unoccupied space that you can see within 10 feet of you. This object can be no larger than 3 feet on a side and weigh no more than 10 pounds. And its form must be that of a non-magical object that you have seen. This object is visibly magical, radiating dim light out to 5 feet. The object disappears after 1 hour. When you use this feature again, or if it takes or deals any damage.
So I think it lasts an hour.
But does the scorch mark last an hour and then disappear?
No, because it's it's almost like it's converted it, right?
Yeah, I'm happy for you. If you're happy with that, I'm happy with that.
I think it'd be permanent because it's not just the oil; it's like the scorch on the stone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes, we essentially have info.
Cool. It's almost as damp as your bedroom, Dewey.
Well, it's a bit enclosed, Ember. I like being up in the trees, not wherever we are. How far below ground do you think we are?
2 below. Yeah. Cold. Are your feet not cold as well? They're chilly.
I can't feel them, so I don't know if they're cold or not. I guess they are.
That's not good.
Well, I guess we're all glad that you've got that fire, Ember. Otherwise, we'd all be popsicles by now.
Well,
Not the good tasting kind.
No, not like the ice cream.
Well, we should never have got, Oh no, what's the brother's name?
Bully.
Which one?
We should never have offered Bully that yellow snow.
Probably not. It was kind of mean.
It was, but...
It was also kind of funny.
Yeah, he liked it, so...
Oh,
As
that is funny.
What's that, Tom?
As an extra precaution, Diligence will put the immovable rod and click it in front of the door as well.
Okay. So? You settling down?
And then she's gonna minor conjuration a blanket and put it over herself. Be like, good night, and try and sleep.
I'm just gonna warm the floor and dry the floor and warm it again.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like, once Diligence is sort of in bed, he's just gonna turn to sort of Joan and Ember and just be like, have you ever had one of those family members who just brings absolutely everything with them on a camping trip, and, you know, he's like, oh, I've, cut my finger, well, I've got 1,000 band-aids here at use for you.
Oh, I remember that. Except it wasn't band-aids. My brother always used to carry loads of arrows everywhere. He'd bring like 10 quivers of arrows, and he'd just take up the whole space with arrows.
Well, it certainly feels that way when you're travelling with Liana. She's never not got something at the hand. I remember once where, back in Arabelle, We spent the nights outside the city, going on camping trips and hunting trips into the forests, and, well, yeah. You could ask for practically anything and she'd magic it up out of nowhere.
Pretty useful though, especially for hunting.
Oh, quite.
Never know what you're going to need out there.
Just,
Or, so my brother says.
I'm not complaining, I'm just observing, I suppose. Nothing better to do down here.
No, true. Except look at that big old wet patch on the ceiling.
I wonder what poor soul was locked down in this hell pit.
Oh, don't know. Someone that likes the cold, hopefully.
They say that there are some colleges of bars, who can speak with the dead and conjure up spirits. I always wondered what that would be like. You come down to a place like this, I'm sure it'd be a whole audience of people to perform to.
That's a good point. At least we haven't seen any ghosts yet.
Right. Like I said, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
What do you make of all this, Joan? I'm sure this is as far away from a Monitor's light as you'd like to be.
Damp caves is just like home.
You do much spelunking in your time?
Very funny. I've been known to explore.
Can't say I ever quite fancied myself as a cave diver.
No, you surprised me. I would have put you very much down as a cave diver.
Very funny. I'm a man who keeps his cards close to his chest. Look at this deck of illusions I bought. And he's gonna
Oh yeah, what's that?
he's gonna draw a card from the deck to create an illusion. Let me see if there's a card drawer online.
I think when Joan and Pierre were doing their cave diver routine, you would have heard from the other side of the room ducks quack coming from Diligence's staff of bird calls.
Oh.
I can't remember what the duck's quack is meant to be.
It's not a signal. She's just like, I can hear you all. This is a small room.
Got 4 of clubs.
We
It's
should
not
go
all
to
of them.
sleep.
They're not a bad way to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh wait, I can get the cards out.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
9 of diamonds.
So, see, some aren't on here, annoyingly. 9 of diamonds is, though. It's an ogre mage.
Yeah. So you see, almost in the style of Little One, a ogre in a flowing gold robe with little tiny spectacles. Does he move or do anything?
Let me read it. It says, illusion of one or more creatures forms over the thrown card and remains until dispelled. An illusory creature appears real, of appropriate size, and behaves as if it were a real creature except that it can do no harm. While you're within 120 feet of the illusory creature, you can see it. You can use an action to move it magically anywhere within 30 feet of the card. Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it to be an illusion because objects pass through it. Someone uses an action can visually inspect the creature, identifies it as an illusory with a DC 15 investigation check.
And I imagine it would start speaking. And you see, the travelling through the astral plane isn't as easy as everyone thinks. Oh no.
Oh,
Even the most juvenile apprentice would understand that there are many planes of existence.
Oh god,
be it
dispel.
Yeah.
Are they all clever?
They resemble what they are drawn.
And hitherto, the most nefarious of planes, the plane of tyromancy. Yes, some may think it was a silly joke by those people from Waterdeep, but no, there are many accounted tales, and I will delve into them.
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
Pierre's dispelling it. He's dispelling it.
For mistress' sake, Pierre, it's long past witching hour. Please, can we go to sleep?
Yes, that's enough. That's enough for tonight. Thank you, Ogre Magi. He tucks the card back in the deck, and he says,
Yeah.
"Well, I'm going to catch some winks. I'll see you other prisoners in the morning."
Yeah. Night night. You see Blaze do a little goodbye wave from her shoulder.
Yes, good night, little cat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you-
Emma goes to sleep.
You all taking a long rest then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You wake up. The next day, you all get a long rest. Surprisingly, nothing disturbed you in the night, even though nobody was looking out. I guess it was pretty desolate, so no one really saw the advantage to doing that. But you wake up in darkness as you went to sleep. You're quite unsure of what the time is. It's quite disorientating sleeping underground.
Yeah. Oh. Emma sort of slowly wakes up. It's like, oh, is it early or is it late?
It's dark still.
That means it's early.
Even with the
Goes back to
monitors
sleep.
chosen down here, we still don't have any sunlight, sadly.
So,
What do you think you're the chosen of, Ember? We've got a monitor's chosen, we've got
Yeah.
mistress chosen.
I'm probably the chosen of sleep. Let's go back to sleep.
Good answer. Pierre's just gonna lay him back with the loot on his chest, occasionally just strumming it quietly.
How many rations am I taking off, Kieran?
one for everyone.
Including Katya
Yep.
and Dewey?
Yep.
Then that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're down to 2.
Well,
God. Oh man.
Good thing spirits can learn create food, right? Right?
Didn't think you were going down to a fucking massive place.
Right, Anya, right.
What? Her name?
You can prepare the create food and water spell. That's the thing, right?
Maybe. I didn't prepare. Oh, no, I can do water.
Just because we're down to 2 rations now.
Well, I don't think I've picked my spells for today anyway.
I just did. I unpicked Wall of Sand.
No!
You broke me, Kieran.
Good thing I have the big fire monster that can turn it into a wall of ice. No, not ice. It was glass.
I've switched back to counterspell instead. For when Darian's like, Meteor Swarm. You're like, counterspell. Intelligence is going to cast Mage on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume Dewey would as well.
Yeah, Dewey definitely would. I'll mark it off on it.
Well, I guess we should continue our 10-hour walk.
yes, my legs certainly feel prepared for it.
So,
Joan, can I ask you something?
But of course.
I was wondering, I was speaking to Scalehand, my mission and my duty is to stay at your side, but some members of the avant-garde, the mercenary company myself and Toby belong to, have gone missing recently. My priority is to you, of course, but I wondered if we had time at any point we could maybe go have a look. I do worry about them. They're good men and women and people.
Jane?
Oh, I disconnected there.
Yeah, sorry. Hello?
Did you hear what Pierre said?
Sorry, which bit?
Did you fall asleep while he was talking?
No, I didn't. It's because my connection's been dipping in and out.
Oh,
Okay, yep.
Pierre
It was
said.
on orange.
Pierre said, basically, if we had time, because his priority is to sort of take care of you with his mission and also his personal feelings, because supposedly some of the members of his and Toby's mercenary company have gone missing. So he was basically asking you if we had time, we could pursue it.
Of course, it is important for you to find your friends, I think.
I appreciate that. Well, let's no point stand chatting around. There's work to be done and hunt crowns to be found.
Pierre,
Mm.
don't tire yourself out. Remember, we all need a bit of fun every now and then. It can't all be about finding people and, protecting people, etc.
I know. A man is. You might find it surprising that I'm a man who struggles to relax.
Yes, surprising is a word for it, yes.
Well, that's the life of a bard, I suppose. You've always got to be switched on.
She would just sort of like put her hand on his shoulder and just like give him a smile and like a nod and be like, off you go, you can do whatever you like now, but just don't forget to look after yourself.
He kind of puts his hand on her hand on his shoulder and just sort of smiles at her and carries on walking.
If you're quite deep within this place now, if you spent a number of hours looking, you would be able to find a location. But I'm going to make that number of hours dependent on whatever skill check someone wants to do to try and continue this journey.
Got +3 in survival. That's probably the best thing I've got for this particular situation.
I've got +6 investigation.
I've got +7 intimidation. Where?
Now you see here, Dungeon, you're gonna fucking...
I've got +5 religion and history. So I might be able to tell you a lot about the history of caves.
No, Clodo was with us the whole time.
Of course, in the gel. I was telling someone about Clodo yesterday, and I was like,
Fuck.
he's the most annoying.
Were they visitors at the manor?
Oh,
No, I think it might have been my mum and dad, to be fair.
Please
they-
come up with some Clodo lore connected to Charleston and tell it to visitors. Just spread that out into the world.
And this is Duncan Grant's jelly cupboard.
It is a little known fact that he was a massive jelly man.
Like, Anya, you better pack your bag.
Oh, seriously, people have done worse than that and not been fired. I'm sure I could probably get away with it.
Okay. Diligence is going to investigate, and she's going to investigate up close. She's going to run her hands along the walls, look for any chipped stonework in the floor, any kind of damage or disturbance of things. But she's going to be up close. It's not just perception, it's running my hands over stuff, investigating.
Okay.
Up
Yeah.
close and personal.
Skillception.
Sounds good with that.
Oh,
So, diligence.
Yes.
It was a good tactic, but it takes another 3 hours for you to hit on something that's helpful.
If only we had some kind of class that gave out dice to help with important rolls.
I was gonna.
But eventually, after all these hours, and I can imagine everyone's getting a bit like, it's so dark down here, and we're not hitting into anything. But diligence, you feel, after you running your hand along this wall for a long time, it almost gets to like a rotten piece of wood, and you're like, oh. And you look at it, and you see all these coffins running along the passage that you're in.
Well,
Like in the wall, set into the wall.
Not set into the wall, they're like piled up,
Jesus.
leading along the sides of the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, she'd
So they're like
signal to everyone
stacked.
to stop.
Like,
So essentially, your hand went round, touched the stone wall, and then you just felt like coffins. You look down, they just run all the way to the end of this passage.
Well, that's never a welcome sight.
like some kind of plague has been down here and been picking up bodies off the street.
Well, that's assuming there's anything actually in them.
Yeah,
Would
well,
be hopefully empty.
Pierre's gonna
right?
like knock on one.
Like a little tap with your hand.
Yeah, he's gonna go like, touch wood, hopefully there won't be.
You tap it. The wood is so rotten that the coffin just collapses, and you hear like the jangle of bones against the stonework as you look down.
Oh, nice. Kind of flexes his muscle a little bit, like, stronger than I thought.
Oh, too strong. Now they're all over the floor.
So you following this trail of coffins?
Yes.
I guess it's a lead, yeah.
Mm.
Read this out. Decayed wooden coffins line the walls as you follow this trail, and eventually you come to a large iron door, which is guarded by heavily rusted plate armor. The imperial purple of their plumes are almost black from age. They are surrounded by skeletons chained to the wall, those left to starve and decay. And I will move you to the map. If you have no light, you have no light, and I'll have to put light on you. So then using...
Yeah, I can see, but I will cast light for anyone else.
I can see. I've got dark vision. So. I think it's only Ember that doesn't have dark vision. And
Ember does
Cassie,
dark vision.
Yeah, and do we? I have. No, we have dark vision.
Oh, did
Yeah.
they? Oh.
Tabaxi.
That's it. I always think cat, because cats don't have dark vision in D&D. That's it, not Tabaxi.
Yeah.
They fucking should.
They should. They should. It's bullshit.
So yeah, you see all these decayed skeletal corpses. Even some of the bone has started to crack along them. They're on this like sodden, well, barely even hay anymore. You can just see them collapsed. And you just see this door.
Mm.
Well, we should, no place like this is probably, if it's, kind of looks at the armor, says, of some kind of royal quality to it. Perhaps we should make sure it's not trapped.
It could be.
Yeah, diligence will investigate.
Yes, help me.
Okay. Okay.
10.
Oh,
So as you
man.
look at this door, diligence,
Mm-hmm.
like it's barely clinging to the hinges. It's so rusted. The door could be a trap in itself, but you don't think it's trapped.
It's too old to be holding anything inside.
Well, after me, I suppose. Okay, I'll push the door open.
Okay, just read this out. As the door squawks open, molten blobs of flesh can be seen shambling against rotten wooden coffins. The noise of the ancient door alerts them, and they come shambling towards
No, you used these things, didn't you?
you.
Oh, you totally did.
What are they?
Well, anyone can
Creepy
roll
fucker.
a religion or nature check or arcana check if they want to try and identify them.
21.
Right.
20.
6.
Yeah, Ember's never
Oh.
seen anything like this before.
It's so ugly
Uh,
and creepy.
so,
Kind of cool though.
you know that these monsters are lemures. A lemure arises when a mortal soul is twisted by evil and banished to the nine hells for eternity. The lowest type of devil, lemures are repugnant, shapeless creatures doomed to suffer torment until they are promoted to a higher form of devil. A lemure resembles a molten mass of flesh with a vaguely humanoid head and torso. Permanent expression of anguish twists across its face, its feeble mouth babbling even though it can't speak. Let me see, you got pretty high, so I'll tell you something special about them with those rolls. Okay, yeah. You would know, with your infernal heritage diligence,
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd know they are immune to fire.
Oh shit.
Okay.
For what did Pierre get?
21.
21. You would know that they are also resistant to cold, Pierre.
Yeah, you would shout that out.
Yeah, diligence
what?
would. Yeah, give Ember a very sorrowful look. Just say, you can't use fire against them, Ember.
Why not?
It won't do anything.
It won't do anything. Fire always does stuff.
It won't.
I could try. Maybe they've just never seen my fire before.
Gives you a supportive parent smile. Doesn't
Right.
say anymore.
I'm just going to go to the toilet. Joan, can you also roll initiative, please?
Boop.
Danya died. I think it's happened.
Maybe.
Maybe baby.
Maybe.
One gets to play wizard and life cleric.
Wait. What am I going to do? Just going to walk up and scratch him.
What's happening? Why is Tom calling me and not answering me?
You gotta roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Did you fall
I'm
asleep?
smart man.
No comment, apparently.
Yeah.
23.
Nice.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, good, you can hear me. I was worried there. Oh no, this poxy internet is dipping in and out. It's really annoying me now. 23 for initiative.
Very nice. I think you might be up first, Jane.
Oh, good.
Okay. Joan, you are up first. You see the... Well, can you see them at the moment? At the moment, all you can see is part of the corridor where we've opened the door. I assume Pierre would have alerted them. And...
Yeah, definitely. Fleshy ball bags.
Yeah, fleshy ball bags.
Beautiful. Joan would just have her, devotee sensor at the ready.
Okay. Taking it back. Katia. Is that it, Joan?
Yep.
Katia's gonna move up. She's like, I can't see them! Ember!
Well, I'm going to try it at least. Let's see. And she's going to do a firebolt. The closest, that one.
Yep. It would have cover as well.
Oh, even if I move there. What about this one?
Oh, that's completely in your line of sight, no cover.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just the clearest one then. Let's see.
This is going to be
It's the
impossible.
fireball.
So you hurl this fireball out. It's like walking towards you, smashes into it. Nothing. You just see it like roll off, and it just keeps coming.
Oh, you're right, Diligence. This isn't working. She sort of steps back. I mean, and she kind of like holds her hands up and like does a little clawy motion. I guess I could do this.
Whatever you can, Ember.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All these things are so shit.
With the flourishes, like the movement speed thing doesn't apply until after you've done the flourish, right? It says when you take the attack action on your turn, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
I guess you have to do the attack action and.
Yeah. I can't get in range.
You got dancing rapier, don't you?
I can do that, yeah. I'm just thinking what else I want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do a... I'll move up to, like, here. Oh, there's a few of them. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the closest one at first level.
Okay. It fails.
11 points of psychic damage.
Okay. You can see its like gelatinous, fleshy body quiver, and it has to run away, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
What range does the Dancing Rapier have? Begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet. Would that be in range there?
What space does the rapier occupy? Does it just have to be in 5 feet?
Just says flies up to 30 feet and can attack one creature of choice within 5 feet of it. So
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I'll use my bonus action to Dancing Rapier that guy. Oh, it's an 8.
Yeah, but it hits!
Yes!
Yeah.
11 points of piercing damage.
You just see it cut into this blob of flesh, and you just see blood and viscera, mucus pour out of it, but it's still coming. Diligence.
Diligence. Move so she can see. Far as Acid Splash go? 60 feet! Yeah, she'll just Acid Splash this one. Oh, that guy's within 5 feet! She'll Acid Splash them both.
Is that con?
Yep. Oh, no, sorry, Dex. 14.
It fails.
Both of them.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Nice roll.
Yeah, they both fail.
9
And you just see the remains of her fleshy bodies just decay in this puddle of acid. Dewey. Gonna go there. PS said they're resistant to
Fire and cold, yeah.
immune to
yeah,
fire
immune to
and
fire, yeah.
resistant to cold.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh
Sorry.
god, don't know what he's gonna do. I think he's just gonna Ray Frost it anyway. That's all he's really got.
Nice.
Yeah, not as effective, but you know these things.
Doesn't it make its speed reduced as well, or am I thinking of
Oh yeah, it does reduce its. Is it that one?
10 feet, I think?
Yeah, you're right. Lemur's turn. It will move its 5 foot of movement up to there, towards you.
Oh yeah.
And then you see some more emerge from a northern door that they bash open.
So gross.
Joan, it's back to you. Her name is Joan.
And she dances on the sand.
And she lives in the land of no. Nothing. Anya!
Oui, c'est moi.
Joan's turn.
I'm here. Yes. I can't really see anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
You'd have heard
guessing.
some splodging noises like.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
lovely.
That was so horrible.
Oh, do you know what it's gonna be? Jelly.
It's technically flesh jelly, if you want to think of it like that.
Lily.
Well, that wasn't grim, Kieran.
Oh, isn't it all flesh jelly?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Kind of.
she'll dash and move up to here.
Oh yeah.
That's Joan. Oh shit! Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Sticking with it?
Oh well. Yeah.
Oh god, catch you can't see. She's gonna get up behind.
Doesn't she have a
Pierre.
torch? Can't she light a torch?
Yeah, but she wants to use a bow, but you can't use a bow two-handed.
That's true. She could light it and throw it on the ground.
I mean, Ember's got light.
I know, but I put light on you and it doesn't extend out that far.
Oh, does it not? Oh, okay.
No.
She
You're
could shoot
right.
out at disadvantage.
She will do what Tom said, and I will do it at disadvantage. Because it is dark. Oh Christ, can she still not see it? No, wait. No, she still can't see it if she has a torch. No, she can't see. Ember.
I think Ember would see. She's struggling. She'll run up to her. It's gonna cast light on something she's wearing.
Very good. So it'll help her throughout.
Yeah. And then step back again. Over here.
Pierre.
Yeah, it's gonna. Ooh, crap. 14, 15, 20. Move up to here alongside Joan. It's gonna take. No, he's gonna move in front of Joan actually to try and protect her. And he's gonna take the dodge action. And then is going to send the dancing rapier at the one. Straight ahead. 16.
Yeah. Yep, it hits.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, it's just blood and guts at the moment, but it's still like just pulling itself along the ground towards you.
Grim. That's my turn.
Diligence.
Fucking shooting gallery for diligence. Yeah, she'll acid splash this one. Dex save 14.
Well, its dex modifiers -3 and it got 0. So
Takes 5 acid damage.
imagine these intestines just slithering their way towards the air, just get absolutely dissolved by acid.
Chokes on the sound slightly.
Do we move up behind? Just gonna shoot at Lemire, slow it down as well. And it's pretty good if it wasn't resistant, but it's reduced its movement speed.
Nice.
For Lemire's turn. And then you see another one from around the corner, and he gets right up in Pierre's grill, but he's used all his movement. Joan.
Speedy one.
Joan. Joan.
Joan. We have to all say it, guys, otherwise she won't.
Joan.
Joan.
No one. Joan.
Joan
likes to
Joan.
rainbow.
Anya. Sleepy.
She gone.
Oh, I'm talking to myself and I'm on mute. Ah, good in it. Yes. Well, I'm gonna move around to here. Boomf. I'm gonna bash him.
Very nice. Yeah, it hits.
Ooh, 7. 11 overall.
It always deals the radiant damage, right? I can't remember. I think so.
Have a look for you. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Yep.
Yeah, so this blinding light of Monitor glares out as it bashes into it, and it's like, ah! As it cowers away. Katia? What can she see? Yes. She's going to shoot it with her longbow. And shoots it down.
Nice.
Yeah.
One down.
Ember. One left.
Ember just kind of looks at it as like, You guys got it. It's all good.
Pierre.
Yeah, is going to run up to it and he's going to slash it with his rapier.
Yeah, and as you trot up to it, you're just ankle deep in all this flesh and acid, and it hits.
10 points piercing damage.
I imagine you just slashing like indiscriminately at it, and it just eventually forms a sick puddle on the floor.
No.
And that is the end of combat.
Stupid CORMYRs.
I really wanted a really simple.
I just love they're just crawling towards us to die. Wave after wave. Well, I think it's fair to say there's some more substance to the rumors now.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that is disgusting.
Well, I don't envy you
It's
cleaning
all
off
over
those
my
weapons later.
shoes.
Yeah.
He's like wiping them on the coffins.
So, in this little enclosed area, you can see a pair of iron doors here, an iron door here, there's a door here, and here.
There's a passageway down here. Do we want to explore there first? Looks like there's some kind of tombs or something down there.
Be a good idea? Or do you think there's just going to be more of these things?
I bloody well hope not.
Yeah.
Should we not deal with what's in front of us so we don't get ambushed from behind?
Excellent thinking. Yes, of course. Should we investigate this? Sorry, the stench. Investigate this door for any traps.
Right. She'll investigate. She'll
Yes,
say to
okay.
Pierre, "Nope." We can do the generous noble trick when we have to go past the Lemures, Pierre.
Please.
Again,
17.
these doors seem heavily corroded. They're barely hanging on to their hinges. You don't notice anything special about them.
Think it's okay.
Okay, I was going to push him open.
Okay. So you push these doors open, and inside, large iron cages stand in the corner of this misshapen stone holding cell. They contain remains of wretches who must never have been released. The remains of the barrels litter the room. Whatever they contain is long evaporated, and only a thick grime covers the floor beneath them.
It was a sad place to die. Didn't even have any alcohol left.
Maybe they did when they were dying, though.
Look at the punishment there. They put the barrels right in reach of them so they can smell the wine, but they can't ever reach it. That is
But that is pretty mean.
a deranged form of torture. Come, let's. I cannot bear to see such a thing. Question is, do we head down here or check these doors?
There's a pair of doors, large doors here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see down there.
Is there doors here as well?
There are indeed, yeah.
Let's check these doors first, I reckon.
Okay.
I'll help Diligence investigate it. If she's willing.
Yep.
So, Diligence, these doors, they don't look trapped, but you can see that they've rusted in a way that you'd have to try and force them open. Ember, while you're standing there, can you do a perception check?
Yep.
Diligence would have also casted Tensor's disc for Pierre to stand on so he doesn't have to walk in the Lemure gunk.
Ember, as you're standing there, you can hear this sort of like coming down somewhere to the south. But as you look down, you can't see anything down there right now.
She'll peek around. She'll before they open the door, she'll go up and whisper, "Well, I can hear another one down there somewhere. Can't see it though."
Oh, fantastic. Well, let's check in here first, and then we can go and cut it asunder.
Well, it kind of sounded like it was coming.
It didn't really sound like it was coming. It sounded indiscriminate. Like, it didn't sound like it was getting closer. It just sounded like a lot. It was like the sound that you heard of these guys, it sounded like a few. That almost sounded like a horde.
Oh.
But it didn't sound like it was moving.
Okay. Sounds like a lot.
Perhaps we should move more quietly?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna move stealthily into the room.
Yeah, stealthy.
Well, the doors are like rusted shut.
Oh, shit. Do we have anything quietly to get through here, or should we just simply...
Diligence acid splash, the mechanism that's holding the door closed.
Yep. I'll say that reduces the DC.
And she'd clap her hands together, and as she pulls them apart, there'd be a crowbar in her hands. She'd hand it to Joan. Because Joan's got some strength.
I think she's the only one of us with strength, to be honest.
Yep.
Dewey's like, go on, big woman.
Right, let's try again.
Captain Carter.
Joan.
Joan.
There's no more attractive cartoon woman than Captain Carter.
That's the real reason you like that episode.
Well, yeah, it definitely adds to it.
Oh, yeah.
Show off their muscles.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Can you do a perception, an athletics check for Joan? She's trying to get these doors open. How do you move into the wall? Don't move into the wall.
I'm trying to find out where they've gone.
It's right next to you.
Right here.
No, the bad guy.
We're not fighting the bad guys.
Oh. Where did the bad guys go?
We killed
We
him.
killed them all.
Oh. Wow. Well, I was useless
Fucking hell.
then. Leave
We're
me
trying to get
alone.
you to open a door. Diligence acid splashed the lock and made a crowbar for Joan to open it because Joan's the strongest one.
Okay. Should do it.
So you do it with advantage, Joan, seeing as using the crowbar.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Sorry, you did say that.
Yeah. So with the hinges damaged by the acid, Joan's like, whoa, and eventually it cracks. The hinges moan and give way. The doors hit the ground with a sickening clang and reverberate down the passages of the catacomb.
Nice.
Then we just grits and teeth.
You just do. So, inside, an office appears to be disturbed for an impossibly long time. Stout wooden desk centers the room, and you can see a large leather-backed tome displayed open on it. This is surrounded by delicate scrolls and letters. Only a small and mostly empty bookcase with a small strongbox upon it and a dour wardrobe stand out.
Yeah, go inspect the strongbox.
Yeah. Is he investigating it?
Yeah, just seeing if it's trapped.
Ember's watching around this corner, peeking around.
11.
Doesn't look trapped here. Can you do a quick perception check for me, Ember?
Yep.
Seeing as using your sight now.
Does it seem locked?
It is locked, yeah. Ember, what you see is an unmoving horde, which just seems to be sitting in the darkness like...
Flash carpet.
Yep. So she would go and whisper that to everyone.
Wonderful. That's always what I wanted to encounter, a flesh horde.
Did they seem like... So they weren't moving. Did they seem like they were reacting to the sound at all?
They didn't seem to.
Okay.
From what you can see, it's like when you see a horde of zombies just like standing at an entrance, like nothing's quite provoked from yet.
Yeah. Yeah, she's watching them. Peeking.
What are you guys doing in the room?
Diligence, take a look on the desk, see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. So, is she looking at the book, or is she trying to look through the scrolls?
You'll look at the book first.
Okay. Someone wants to read this out for me?
Oh, I'll do it. The large tome is bound in leather, and the wafer-thin pages are delicate from age. Each page is divided into neat columns. Given name, house, date of birth, date interred, status.
Oh god.
Given names.
It's giving me flashbacks.
Many of the names listed here are sorely out of fashion. Date of birth, those as young as 9 years of age must have been imprisoned here. Date interred, many entries, 275 DR. The earliest is 273 DR. House names of current noble dynasties are listed here. Dauntinghorn, Hunt Silver. Status, many of the early entries either contain the terms deceased or sacrificed. The last 40 to 50 entries have no status listed.
It's just like in the thing! I don't like it.
Is she looking through the parchments as well?
Yeah, for sure. After reading the book, she'd just say, "This is not encouraging, but it was a long time ago." But yeah,
And
she looked through the parchments.
as you touch some of these, they just fall apart. But one, it seems to be the most recent based on the dates you can make out. So there. Dated. Oh no, you go to.
Yep. Dated 8th Tarksec. Oh, I noticed it was Tarksec.
I never noticed.
Oh,
it
maybe you just typoed back 'cause it's Tarsac at the top.
either.
275 DR. Destroy all of those imprisoned. Ensure no identifying marks are left. The supporters of the dead king must suffer for their traitorous nature. Long live Princess Rasthael and her brother king.
Yeah, I'd recognise that name, right?
Yeah, from the story you
Yeah.
thought of earlier.
If Diligence said that aloud, he would have said, "Just like in the story."
I see. Perhaps you could add another verse about killing prisoners and rivals.
Yes, one moment she was killing cellmates, the other moment she was...
Don't say it.
Yes, well, we all know what she was doing.
Diligence will try and open this wardrobe.
Yeah, and inside you see a whole assortment of clothing just bundled up in there. It's all extremely dated. You can probably guess from what century it might be from. But if you were to pick out any clothing, there's 6 sets of common clothing and 8 sets of fine clothing.
Jesus, that survived.
Yeah, but a lot of it's just rags, but
Yeah.
this stuff looks like it might have been a bit fancier.
Anyone got a set of thief tools or anything? So I can get this lockbox open?
Clap. Thieves' tools.
Yeah, Pierre will try and open them. Open the
You
box.
just see Katia with her thieves' tools, and she's like, she puts them back.
She's going to try and open them. I got a 14.
So, pick.
Why did I get a +4? Wait, did I roll an 11 or a 10? Yeah,
Should it be sleight of hand?
Why did I get a +4 to that when my dexterity's +3?
It's weird.
Let me roll it again.
Is your bard?
That's so weird.
Yeah, Hannah's right.
Oh. Why is it? Because I'm a bard? Because I'm...
Half proficiency in everything,
you're
baby.
Right.
Isn't it sleight of hand, though?
It's usually just a dexterity for a lockpicking.
Is it? God, what's
Yeah.
sleight of hand used for?
Stealing stuff.
Yeah.
So, you pick, it's taking a few minutes, and eventually the lock just kind of breaks from age.
Alright, so he'll flick it open, see if he can see what's inside.
And inside, it's a single dagger.
And I'm gonna cast Identify on the dagger.
It is
Before I touch
a dagger. Yeah, it is a dagger of warning.
Okay, yeah, he'll take it. And
also,
he'll give it to Ember, I think, and just say, if we come into more contact with those things, perhaps you could swish swash.
Yeah, could do. Are they better than claws?
Well, it's a dagger.
It's pretty sharp.
I don't know how sharp your claws are.
Well, I guess I gotta use both. Stab, stab.
Precisely. Yeah, Pierre. Plus Pierre, I don't think literally cannot carry anymore.
Also, there's 15 GP and 20 silver pieces, very old coins in there.
Yeah, he'll take 3 gold and... How much silver was it?
20.
Yeah, and he'll take 4 silver. And give the rest to everyone else. That's 6. Fuck. Well... Yeah, he'll take that much and Katia can get the scraps.
Legion's gonna move down this little hallway.
Yeah. you can see Diligence at the door here. It's a door here. They are iron doors, and they appear to have those. You know when you pull things aside, so you can look in.
Yeah.
They've got those on them.
Very prison-esque. She will investigate the door.
Help.
Okay.
I'm helping.
It's
24.
locked, and by prodding it, you'd see that the little flap still opens.
She'd open up the flap.
Yeah, and inside you see a coffin.
Oh, inside a prison. Yes. She'd open the flap on this door. Ugh.
Is there another coffin in there?
There is. Like the feel of any of this.
As you enter this room, you can see discarded bones laying haphazardly across the floor, whilst full skeletons are stretched across low stone tables. Racks of rusted torture implements still neatly arranged on the work tables. It's unclear why any of this was necessary. And as you get into the room, can you do a perception check? Both of you. Zemba's still watching this horde just like shamble about.
Yeah, she's just making sure they're not coming any closer. She'll join the others in a minute.
She started naming them.
Oh yeah, this one's Gorg.
Blobby.
This one's Blobby. Yeah. This one's
Dog, no, don't do that.
Crobby. Yeah.
So Diligence, you can hear a low growling as well as shouts in a language you might be familiar with. I don't know.
Elvish, Goblin, and Infernal.
Infernal.
Shit.
So you hear this growling, and it's like, there's something up there.
Fuck. Coming from behind this door. Further
Down through this
down.
passage.
Something's aware of us. We should back up or hide. Or ready to fight.
Yes, let's Pierre's gonna sort of jump down, trying to hide behind this.
Yeah.
Diligence is gonna cast 5 feet of minor illusion wall in front of her
Fucking joking.
and crouch down behind it.
Ember's walking around the corner. Sees only Dewey and Katia. So, where'd the other two go?
Why'd you have
Like-
disadvantage?
Got Toby's shield.
Oh.
And
Clang.
sadly,
Should I roll
Pierre's-
stealth, Kieran?
I think with Pierre's big
Nat
failure.
20! It wasn't Nat 20, it was 8.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
20 and a nat
Dewey's
one.
just kind of standing on the thing. You see 2 large dog creatures enter a room. You can do Arcana, nature checks if you want to identify them. They didn't take long to sniff you out.
Oh, fuck.
16.
So, yeah, I think yeah, Diligence recognised these are hellhounds.
Yeah.
Fire-breathing fiends that take the form of powerful dogs. Hellhounds are found on the battlefields of Acheron and throughout the lower planes. On the material plane, hellhounds are most commonly seen in service to devils, fire giants, and other evil creatures. And I'll give you a little thing.
Yeah, would she be aware of their ability?
Let's have a look.
Tom is keenly aware.
Imagine people might talk about that ability. Yeah, it's probably the most well-known thing.
Then she'd shout out, stay spread out, they can breathe fire.
And as you say that, they let out some demonic howls, alerting well, the other creatures down the hallway.
Well.
Ember's like, you stay here, Blobby. I'll come back for you.
Blobby,
Yeah.
no!
Blobby's just there like.
No.
I was watching Bad Apples again earlier. That fucking one shot is actually the best one shot of all time.
Yeah. We should do a whole campaign
Yeah.
with those characters.
Yes!
Yes, very good.
Good night.
In my head, I've renamed it to the good, the bad, and the yum yum.
Yum yum.
Oh, yum yum's the fucking best. I watched it again, being like, oh, I want to re-listen to Hamish, make sure I'm happy with how Hamish is. But as soon as I started watching it, I was like, Yum Yum's best character of
Yeah.
all time.
Hannah
Just
should
watch
play
this
Yum
for
Yum
fucking Yum Yum.
all the time.
It's
I
just the
wanna see more
different
Warner.
intonations in the Yum Yums. It's the best thing ever. Yum Yum. Yum.
Oh,
Yum. The counting one you did was so fucking funny because you can hear Kieran get at the counting motion straight away, and Kieran just bursts out laughing. It's like yum, 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 counting along.
Yeah, it was great. I do want to see Warman in another place as well, though.
Woman's
Oh,
fucking
dear.
hilarious,
Oh, dear.
especially with
Yeah.
Hamish
Little
next to him.
Yes, I'm sure you'll see him again.
Yeah. Yeah.
yes!
That'd be so much fun to play. It's just the best kind of evil character to play as well, because he's just so inoffensive.
It's the bit when he gets Crackle to fucking inject the apple into Jasper the horse by going over
Oh,
his
yeah.
face. It's like, and you roll really well. And Kieran's like, I guess the horse calms down.
I forgot about that.
Right.
Oh,
wait,
hang on. Hang on.
I was too busy laughing.
Very.
Nice.
Joan? Joan did it? Joan?
Oh, Jane, I'm going to get some tea.
Excuse me.
Yeah, me.
Cool Anya for the 5th time.
I'm just gonna keep putting sleepy gifs in the chat.
Mm. Do you remember me and you said that Warman and Dr. Nefarious would be like arch nemesis?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Rivals. That'd be so great.
I don't know what to call him.
What?
I don't know what to call my character's alter ego.
What character?
My the alter ego of like Joan. Fucking hell, what is wrong with me today? God
I
almighty.
don't know.
You sound like you're drunk.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm drunk. Jesus Christ. No, she would,
Not your turn. Just need to
Oh.
roll initiative.
oh shit, sorry.
You just want me
I-
to play her and you can go back to sleep.
No, it's fine. I thought it was my turn, sorry, that was my fault.
No.
Oops.
You can go to sleep if you want.
No, it's fine.
You sound like you're dying.
I'm alright. I was struggling, but I'm alright now, I think. Thank you. 10.
Kind of in the middle. Well, lower middle.
That'll be a cool spell for this. Wall of Sand! Block the fire.
Fireball! I want to fireball these guys so bad. But they're going to be immune as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Be there
Yeah.
afterwards.
Oh. That'd be a really depressing fireball.
Means they're perfect friends for Ember, though. You can set them
Yeah,
on
true.
fire. They can run around in the fireball.
Oh yeah, Blobby.
Be like, stand over there, Blobby, for target practice, and he'll be like, blah, blah, blah. He'll love it.
Blobby. Like that woman in Walking Dead where she has the zombies chained
Oh
to
yeah, Emma can just have
Oh.
2 lemures going around behind her. Michonne.
Oh, she's great there.
Pierre, you are first. You see these dogs flanking the
I kind of
the
feel like
hallway.
Pierre would have been prone because he was hiding behind the thing.
That's okay. You can make a pray if you want.
Yeah, so I think he'd get up. Only half movement. What does this ring of spell storing have stored in it again? What did we agree?
Wasn't it awaken?
Yeah, you haven't used the awaken yet.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Should have got that giant alligator.
Yeah, really should have created Dunker Munker. Yeah, I'm gonna blow on the King's Deliverance. So anyone within 30 feet of who can hear me, of 6 friendly creatures gain temporary hit points, which is 5 plus 4, so 9 temporary HP.
Maybe.
Okay.
Including
That's
myself.
everyone, right?
6. So how many people are with us? 5. Is it 6 people in total with us?
I think it is 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, 9?
Yeah. And then as a bonus action, I will send out the dancing sword at this one.
Okay.
Shing. Oh!
Oh shit.
Nice.
So new crit rules. So 8 plus 3 is mass. It's hard. 11 plus 7 is 18.
Okay.
And Pierre would
So-
move. Like he's gonna just like jump over the table and get like here.
Its howl is slightly put off.
I can,
Do
I
we?
can see something in here.
Yes, you can.
Hmm.
Do a nature check if you want us to try and identify it, or an arcana check.
Yeah, I'll do nature. Oh, I nearly rolled another nat 20.
You think it's some sort of devil? I'll say that.
There's more devils down here.
And it looks like it's got a beard.
A bearded devil.
Dewey. Going to do the old. He's like, I hope his dog's like ice cream, and he's going to cast still like Snowball Storm, 2nd level,
Nice.
and he's going to put it where the 2 dogs are. So here.
Nice.
Gamp Dewey. Who's
Yeah.
the best character?
Kieran's love for ice cream comes across. Didn't fucking get to that place. Oh, annoyed. Should have gone. Forgot. Frost monkey. They both fail. Cold damage each. Diligence. Wall of sand.
Oh man, I wish this is actually a wall of sand time and I don't have it. Let's see. Is there something big worth doing? Of course there is.
Sorry.
She is going to the range net. 30 feet, perfect. Like, alright. Let's see if you can match your swordsmanship to how quick your wit is, Mr. Rallyhorn. She's gonna cast haste on Pierre.
Oh shit.
Yes, big time.
I feel alive and I'm moving with grace.
And she's gonna fuck off out of the room.
Fucking, I love in first edition that aged you by a year when you did it.
So good.
30. That's my turn.
Ember.
These ones fireable?
Who does she say that to?
Diligence, so she comes in.
Could I do a Arcana or
Wait,
Nature check, Kieran?
You already did one, didn't you?
Pierre did one.
Oh,
Not the,
yeah, then.
the big boy. The bearded guy.
Yeah, but didn't you say, don't you know about their fire breath?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So you've already done one and I gave you a piece of information.
Yeah, so I think Diligence would just say, well, they breathe fire, and kind of shrug apologetically.
Well, I guess we can only try then. Blaze, you stay here. You just he kind of just jumps off. What do you want to do with Blaze? Have his own turn, or?
He's meant to have his own turn.
No.
Familiar as well.
Well, it depends. Because we've put familiars like in your pocket, right?
I mean, you aren't.
Like, that's how...
Rules as written, you're not meant to do that. But
Oh, really?
yeah, you're meant to
Oh.
roll initiative, and on their turn they can take the help, or they can take the dodge action.
We'll go with that then. Roll initiative for Blaze.
Okay.
Because that's why
Hang on, let me find the panda
I
thing again.
discovered all this when I was playing Warming. Because I had to look up all the rules for familiars, because there's half his shit.
It does seem like that can really fuck up sometimes.
Yep.
That means Chatterpie should too, Diligence.
Okay, yeah.
I'll let you put them where you think they would be, just to be, so that's fair. Because if like in a fireball, like I imagine Chatterpie wouldn't just be sitting. Oh, he might. I don't know.
Usually on Diligence's shoulder.
It's +3, okay.
There you go. Chatterpie's been added.
Damn it. Oh, well, Blaze has been on her shoulder this whole time, around her shoulders. So I guess he's gonna stay there until his turn, and then he'll run back. So she'll just walk down here for now. She sees some doggos. I guess as sort of practice, see if fire works. She will do a firebolt.
At
This
the
one.
doggo.
Yeah, the left doggo.
So it crashes into the Hellhound, but its skin seems completely unaffected by it.
Oh no. I guess I'll have to use that dagger after all. Let's go back for now, Blaze. I think that's right. Yeah, not sure.
Doggies. That's right, they got legendary action. I'm just doing their fire on. Oh,
What's your AC with the haste, Pierre?
Oh, how much does it increase by?
+2.
21.
No.
Let's go.
that one's gonna go there. This one is gonna go here.
Speed is doubled, +2 bonus to AC, advantage on deck saves, additional action on each turn, but can only be used to take one weapon attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
So the Hellhound next to Pierre is going to try and bite him. $14 misses.
Yep.
The other Hellhound is going to fire breath down the corridor.
Fuck.
Yep.
So, dex saves for Katia. And Dewey.
Oh, jeez. Level 1.
Yeah, that's reassuring.
Oh, no.
Yup. They fail.
So,
Ruh-roh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh my god, that's a lot of fire damage.
is that Ember as well, Kieran?
No, it's just out from Ember. So he does 23 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Katia goes down straight away.
Even with the
But
10
she's
HP,
not-
I assume.
Oh, so thank you. For
She had 9.
no, she's up with 2 HP.
Yes!
oh.
Holy fuck. Get the
Sorry.
fuck out of there.
I'll make it visible for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, so it'd be 2 out of 2. Oh, what was that? Fuck. I can do it backwards. No. She's actually got quite a lot of HP.
I was
But,
going to
you
say,
know,
for a level 1, surviving that,
yeah, it's
even
'cause
with
she's
9
built
temp
on...
HP.
So she took 23 minus 9. Wait, what? Am I just an idiot?
No, you're lovely.
I am an idiot. Oh. Where is it? Creeps. Where is she?
If she took 23 and she had 9 temporary HP, then she started on 16.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. There you go. And then Dewey also actually goes down. I know he doesn't. Oh, almost does.
Oh, so glad
So
I
he's
used that one.
9.
Yeah.
He's got the temp HP as remember as well, Kieran.
Yeah, I've done that. Taken that off.
Okay.
Joan.
Cool.
Just let us sleep.
Difference with Hannah is if I called her, she
Are
just
you
sleeps
ringing-
straight through it.
Are you ringing me? Because I can't find where it is. I can hear it, but I can't find it.
It's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I can hear what people are saying.
Oh,
I could hear
sorry.
everyone talking to me, but I just couldn't find my phone to like
You were
put it
talking.
on. Okay. What?
So, what Joan just saw was a slight amount of fire almost hit Ember, but it was just out of range. And you can guess people are down that corridor.
As in this one here, or just
Yeah.
oh that one. I mean, screw it. I think I should probably go and have a look.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So
Oh,
as he gets
people.
there, you can see these huge bestial dogs. One of them, just flames would have just ended from its mouth. You can see Pierre engaged with another one.
Okay. What would you? I mean, do they look like enemies from the?
Well, one of
first
them
bit?
just did a fire breath down the passageway, and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dewey
fair.
and Katia are really hurt.
Hmm.
They look crispy.
Okay, yeah, she would hang fire for a second, but I think she's just sort of getting herself a bit ready.
Okay.
I Any healing?
Okay.
Oh yeah. I could do that, couldn't I?
That is what your class is good at.
I always forget that. I'm just too busy being like Nigel Smash.
Just make Jones
Um,
Smash
do you-
multi-class.
You could do your Channel Divinity, or you've got other healing spells you could do.
Oh no, I've got shitloads of spells. I will. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
I'll get up Jen's character sheet and I'll have a look. And
For some reason, I
suggestions
was
if you want.
convinced that there was she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on Pierre at second level. No.
She'd have to run down the corridor to get next
Oh
to
yeah,
Pierre.
of course she would.
Plus some
It's
full
touched,
health,
isn't it?
so.
Oh yeah. Who's next to her? Oh, she'd do it on Dewey then.
Yeah, she'd have to get. Well, she could get there and then move back if she wanted.
Yeah, she would do that.
Dewey turns around and he's like, "Thanks, I was getting a bit melted there." As this giant dog is looming over him. He goes up full health. Nice. Is that everything, Jim? Or
Yep,
anything
that's
else?
all for me. Thank you.
Katia is going to. She can make 2 ranged attacks, so she's going to shoot with her hand.
Nice shooting, can't you?
17 points of piercing
Respectable.
damage.
Very good. Viva
It sort of lets out
la
a brief-
revolution!
She's meant to be a bit like Robin Hood.
Oh,
And she will back up. You see her come out, and she's like charred. Her hair is mostly gone off her head at this point.
I'm so sad that she doesn't wield a hammer and sickle dual wielding in battle.
Well, maybe I'll have to find one for her because I love that idea.
Does her hair look like the spider baby from Toy Story?
Amazing.
Yeah.
They're both
So,
light weapons, so you could actually dual wield them, I think.
Maybe I'll have to find those for her. So, Pierre, everyone else looking down the corridor, you can see this large devil with a lot of, like, I can't work out what his beard's made out of. Sort of a bladed beard emerges with his spear, and he says, and charges towards Pierre, Diligent. So you'd recognise that as for the Iron King.
Darian, what have you been doing?
And for the other one, you hear "Ooh, door!" as you hear a door slam, and Diligent, you'd understand that as "Get moving, you slime."
Well,
Clodo down.
yeah. We should have bought Clodo. He could have controlled the jelly with his jelly herding abilities.
You'd have seen the lemures and been like,
Oh, these guys have a lot of stuff. So it's going to make a beard attack against
Yep.
Pierre. A 19.
Misses. Thank you, Haste.
Mhm.
welcome.
And then with his glaive, misses. Pierre, it's your turn.
Pierre is going to swing out of this bearded devil, which I'm assuming that's what it is, and make a attack with his mastercrafted rapier. He is going, if it hits, fuck, it's a 10.
Yeah, and it just parries with its spear.
He's going to use his second attack from his hasted attack to do the same. 25 to
That
hit.
hits.
He's going to make it a slashing flourish, so the Hellhound takes damage equal to my Bardic Inspiration die roll, so I'll roll that. So the Bearded Devil takes 19 points of piercing damage, and the Hellhound takes 8.
Okay. So with your oh wait, your mastercrafted rapier isn't magical, is it?
It's not, no.
So it's not as effective.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Hellhound takes 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And finally,
Okay.
I'll use my bonus action to send the Dancing Rapier at the Bearded Devil.
Oh.
Again, his spear, he like swooshes it away. Doing.
I thought to put Blaze on the turn order, but he rolled a 5.
You can do Blaze now.
Yeah, I only want to put him somewhere. It's not in, fire range.
Yep.
He's gonna jump on Diligence.
Yep.
Yeah, you got 2 pets on you.
Got one on each shoulder.
Double help action.
Dewey's gonna just disengage. Diligence.
Hence, with a familiar on each shoulder, is going to step into Ember space, step into Joan space, pull her arm back, well, extend her left arm, pull her right arm back as if she's firing a bow. She'll fire acid arrow.
Down the hallway.
Yeah. On this thing chasing us down this fucking Joan is in the.
Okay. Is that the con?
Sorry,
Okay.
it's one attack, so I need to choose a target.
Okay.
It's not of course. He will fire. He's gonna fire it at the Bearded Devil.
Mm-hmm. Dex. Same
Nope.
anyway.
It's an attack roll.
Oh.
Yep. 16.
It hits.
Woo! 9 acid immediately, and then I believe it's on its turn. I'll just check. And its next turn takes the further 5 acid. And she will 5, 10, 5, 10. Just backing right the fuck up. So Hannah, you'll need to move Blaze with me.
Go, little boy, go.
That's my turn.
Do.
The fuck am I looking at?
Ember, can you do a perception check?
Yeah.
So, as you hear this infernal shout coming from down in, you start to hear the horde that you heard earlier moving up the corridor.
Oh no! They're
And
coming,
you-
guys!
And you see these
Oh god, it's these things.
The fucking
Hey.
Lemur slave driver. That's amazing.
Okay. These are much larger than the other ones. They are lemurs, but they're far more bulky and look larger, almost like they're rotting. There seems to be a cloud spurting out of their body.
Oh, yeah.
What about these ones? Diligence?
I don't know. Try.
Do an Arcana check, Diligence.
Natural 1.
I think just seeing this massive horde come around the corner, she's like, ah, ah, ah. And you can feel the vapors and the horrific taste of rot
Oh.
come around as they turn the corner.
Fuck me.
Ember.
So many wall of sand moments.
Yeah, we should burn it now. How's that counter spell working out?
Ah! Where's Darian? I need to counter his spells.
Does he even have any spells? I don't think he does.
I assumed he'd get some.
No, probably.
Patron.
Don't assume anything. That's all I'm gonna say. He might be nice.
Might be, yeah.
Well, with that reaction from Diligence,
The freak out.
she's just gonna try it. Let's do a
Wait, where were you, Ember?
like here.
Let me just see something. No, you're right.
She will. It's coffin's in the way, isn't it? So let's go up here.
You could jump on the coffin if you wanted. It wouldn't say anything.
Okay. Jump on it. Oh, no, it'd probably rot through though, right? All the other ones have rotted through. Don't really want to rot
If it
through.
rotted free, you'd just end up standing on the floor. It's not very high, this one.
Okay. Well, even so, let's do a. Hang on, 5. I'm gonna get back. Fuck. Oh, I moved Dewey by accident. Get back there, Dewey.
Dewey's just.
Dewey, out of my way.
All of Dewey's hair just stood up as he's turned around and just see these giant blobs appear behind him.
30 foot. How many can I get? Chucking out a 30-foot line. Not very many.
I think the most you could get is 5. 1, 2, 3.
5.
Like that one. That
Pretty
one,
good.
That one. That one.
We'll do it as a
That
tester,
one.
shall we? So, yeah. As a tester, we'll do a score. Well, no, fuck it. Fuck it, guys. Fuck it. Fireball them. Put it right there.
Yeah.
What's the radius of fireball?
It is 20 foot. No, not 20 foot.
Dewey.
20 foot? Fucking hell. It's 20 foot.
30.
Yeah, it would hit.
It would
If I
hit
put it
Dewey.
here, it would hit Dewey. Oh, Dewey, you're in my way.
You could get there and a bit further down the corridor. If it...
No, yeah, let's do that.
But would you hit your...
We'll do it
Yeah, you could definitely
like
do
all
that.
the way over here.
Gonna hit you.
Gonna hit me. This is the furthest, like, deepest corner I can get to.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Yeah,
Oof,
pretty much.
that's-
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere.
Big. Can't do fireball. It might not work anyway. We'll just do the Agonizer Scorcher then with the 5.
Yeah. And I'm not going to roll for them because as you cast Agonizer Scorcher, they just seem completely unhindered and keep sloughing up the corridor towards you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It didn't work, guys. How far did they walk? They walked quite far, didn't they?
Based on, you got quite a good perception. You think they maybe moved 30 to 40 feet up the
Holy
corridor
shit, there's a
from
lot
when
of
you
them.
heard them.
Fuck, man.
Didn't realise
So they're
that was
gonna.
there.
they're gonna... Well, I guess we're holding the fort, do we?
Oh god.
Time for Joan to save the day.
I told you I was making counter move.
Yeah.
Right. Hellhound jumps up onto the table. It's gonna aim its 15-foot cone just at Pierre and away from the devil. So can you make a dexterity saving throw? You pass.
22.
You take half of. So yeah. So it's 23. So you take 11.
Sick.
I'll roll to see if the other one gets it back.
Would the bearded devil
No.
take the damage? Or is he blasting
No,
from the
because he's
corner?
angled it. Like,
Yeah, okay.
you- like we do all the time. This one is going to charge down at Jane. You can bite. 21, Jane. Yeah, that hits, and you take 19 points. Well, 11 points of piercing and 8 points of fire damage. So
Dick.
I think it's
Shall I
safe
take
to
it up?
assume she's asleep.
Yeah, I'll play it. With Lewis's guidance. Natalie's guidance. Sorry. You gotta tell me the life cleric ways.
I will. I can play her if you want.
Yeah, go for it, man. Not man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's okay, I know it's gonna take
It's
some
still my
time.
mannerism.
Yeah. I still fuck up on it, it's fine. I appreciate you guys trying though.
go ahead, Natalie. Do
Go,
Go,
it.
go,
yeah,
tall
sorry.
blonde bungo.
Didn't realise it was her turn. I cannot move her, so that's the only thing I can't do. However, she has to get in there and stop. Shit, she's not got a huge amount of good stuff though. Man, these are like the worst prepared spells. Fuck, this is
Spiritual weapon.
Can you move her now?
yes, I can, thank you.
Okay.
She's got
Turn to a bird and fucking fly away.
Yeah, she does have
Soul
the sun
survivor.
No, I know what the best thing to do on her is. How are people looking? How is Ember's fine? She
I
doesn't-
think everyone's fine except Katya and Ujimawaja.
She's going to move away from the dog to take the attack of opportunity first.
Okay.
But she is, before she does that, she's going to cast as a bonus action Shield of Faith on herself.
Okay. It got a 23.
That still hits anyway.
Well,
Oh,
Takes
shit.
4 points of piercing and 10 points of fire.
I cannot tick off her
Oh.
spell
Do
slots
I
on
need-
her sheet, unfortunately.
Oh, I can probably do that.
Yeah, you can do that. How much was it, sorry?
So in total, it was 14.
Fuck.
I don't think Jane has resistance to.
No, she does not.
and then you gotta do a con save for shield.
Yeah. No, if I fucking lose it, then
That would be so sad.
very sad. There we go.
Hey!
Did she do Shield of Faith? Yeah.
Yeah, on herself, which brings her AC up to 22. It's pretty respectable. She is then going to... Yeah, she has to. She has to run up to here, I think. I'm gonna fucking get Anya's character killed. And she's gonna channel Divinity on herself
Okay.
to get herself back to full HP. I don't know how much stuff she's got. It should be enough, I'd imagine. Divinity, 25 HP. So 19 plus 25 is...
44.
Oh, almost exactly. Yeah, she's at full HP. I think that she has to do that. If they get to Ember and Dewey, they're gonna fuck. And she's also gonna like stand here, so she's kind of like blocking the middle
Oh yeah.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's her turn.
Katya sees the guys. She's gonna fire one shot of him. Hits. 4 piercing. And another one. Go on, Blaze.
Blaze will fire breath. No, he's just gonna hold a dash. So if anything scary comes up here, tries to do a fire breath, then he's gonna run away somewhere.
Okay. The devil. Again? What were you going to say?
No, it's the end of his turn. He takes the acid damage. But if you don't think it's going to make a difference, you can do it now.
Yeah.
5 acid damage.
So he's going to, again, his beard. 16.
Misses.
Glaive. 15.
Misses.
Woo!
Then you hear more shouting coming from behind the knuckle heroes. And it's like, kill them all! Kill them!
Man, that guy's got the best job in the world.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Drive the flesh wall over them.
Tom can probably get the place where I got him from.
Got him.
Well, just the idea. It popped into my head and I was like, yeah, sure. The
I mean, he
grot
reminds
brain
me of the
handler.
orc. Yeah.
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 I'm going to attack the bearded devil with my hasted attack first.
You can take the green off him, Kieran.
Oh, how much damage was it? I totally
5.
forgot. That's what I put it on.
14, I'm assuming misses.
Just hits.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
I will make it another slashing flourish. So, again, 1 extra damage to the thing. And that's bad roll as well. 8 damage to the bearded devil and 1 damage to the hellhound.
Yes. So he's looking bloodied now.
I will make a second attack with my normal attack.
No 20.
Fuck, man, I'm rolling real bad tonight.
Yeah. This.
And then finally, I will dancing rapier. 15 on the bearded devil for 8 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, he's getting weakened.
That's my turn.
Chatterpie.
Help me. Give me the help action.
Chatterpie. Bit of debris fire. He's fucking gonzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chatterpie. Chatterpie's gonna do. Chatterpie will help diligence.
Yeah,
Squawk, squawk, squawk. Make sure you do a good acid arrow. That's his turn.
He looks at Ember. He's like, what do you think of ice now, Ember? And he's going to cast Synolex Snowball Storm in front of each four.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. I have activity. No.
You can do it.
That song becomes way weirder when you sing it about Dewey.
So, as you see the snowballs, little ice cream balls shoot out Neapolitan style. 3 of the Nupabiros in front of Joan go down.
Nice.
1 is left standing.
There is hope.
So I think that's really good, Dewey. You carry on doing that. 5's better.
Just looks at the Nupabiros like, diligence. Oh wait, sorry, I completely forgot something.
Oh, that's right.
I have to do it. Okay. These things have a cloud of vermin So 20 feet. Dewey'd have to make a con saving throw.
We all would,
It
right?
wouldn't-
Joan.
On the start of your turn.
Oh, right.
So he's the first one to do it. So he fails. So apparently, if you need 2 of them, you do it at disadvantage. On a fail, the creature takes 1d4 piercing damage. So these flies buzzing around these Napabiros is just overwhelming.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Diligence.
That's where all the
Diligent.
bugs went.
Yep.
Hmm?
Oh fuck! There's a fucking wolf here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You deal with that.
Yeah. I will acid arrow this wolf. At advantage, thanks to Chatterpie. 19.
Yeah.
13 acid initially. That was a high roll. Yeah, that was all
Doesn't
high rolls
quite-
actually. 3s and
Doesn't
4s.
quite take it down.
At the end of its next turn, it will take 7. Remember? Diligence will hold this position.
Okay.
She can tank better than Dewey and. You need to move Blaze onto shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, look. What sound do they make, Kieran?
You're way too good at doing that sound effect.
So Joan can make an opportunity attack against one of them if she wishes.
Yeah, 100%. She's gonna hit him with her devotee sensor. Fuck. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So
So Joan is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 attacks from an upper Beerus as they all come in and just like trying to slap
do
her.
them one at a time because I've got Shield of Faith
Ball
up.
of
So
flesh.
I might have to make con saves if they do manage to hit.
Right. First one is at 20.
Well, of course it is.
She takes what is this? 9. 13 points.
Ooh. Oh, and she failed the con save.
Oh,
Oh.
That's real bad. 13 points, you say? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I might actually be getting Anya's character killed.
Oh, she's asleep.
Remember, she's got superior potions, though, right?
Yeah, I'm not... It's more just going down in one turn.
All right.
The next one is a 19,
19 misses.
12,
12 misses.
6,
6 misses.
53. So that hits for 9,
What was that? So 23, 9. Okay.
and then an 18.
Yeah, misses. Thank God for that plate armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got quite a few AC tanks here,
Yeah.
but not health tanks.
Nope.
So, Ember,
Hey.
Mhm.
I think you are in the cloud of vermin.
What do I do?
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage because there's 2 of them. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, whoops. Forgot to press the button.
Yeah, you easily
See.
pass.
Cool. Is that it? My turn?
Yes, your turn.
Ember just looks at these things, looks at diligence, looks at her fire hands. It's not. Fuck it! I'm gonna use this. And she brings out the dagger, and she brings out a claw.
Yeah.
Do weapon fighting, right? That counts.
The light weapons.
Yeah, they're
here.
light weapons. Yeah.
Excuse me, diligence. Cat versus dog. Who will win?
Is Ember the best D&D character ever?
Pretty badass. Not gonna
I
lie.
did, I did wonder what would happen in this scenario, and I'm glad it did.
Alright, dagger. Oh, I didn't press the button. Hang on. Dagger warning. I have to press it. Oh, I've got a normal dagger as well, actually.
Now you
I
got
kind of want to use my claws though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think claw and a dagger. The first one, dagger.
Well,
Yeah.
Uh,
This
yeah, claws is like.
Oh!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right.
Can I have
Mhm.
Blaze do his reaction where I assume he's gonna fire breathe us? But Blaze is doing his reaction, right?
Oh,
To
because he's going to dash away, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. So if he does fire breath, I'm dashing him away.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean. I'll allow that. So I'm not like, no, it's too late. But yeah, you said so. Right. So, diligence. Does he take the damage at the start of his turn or the end?
And this guy.
Okay. So I'm going to do this guy first.
Yep.
Doesn't get it.
Woohoo!
This guy doesn't get it.
Woohoo!
So yeah. He is going to attack Ember. Bite.
Yum.
14.
Oh, I was gonna say, I could use my shield, but I don't know when I have to say.
Now.
you can say it now, yeah.
Say it now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Well, I'll use my shield, and
Yeah.
I get +5 AC.
Yeah. Tries to bite into you, but you can just see it's George clamping as you
Yeah.
hold it off.
Fire shield.
Yeah. Hellhound. Just gonna quickly roll for this Hellhound jumping onto that water basin.
Ooh.
Yeah. Gonna try
Flankaroonie.
bite Pierre.
What's your AC with them flanking?
19.
Okay.
17.
It's,
Woo.
So it tries to find an angle, but can't quite do it.
Cool.
Joan.
Do you want to give that one a damage here? And it was 7 damage.
Oh, yeah, and its burns are too much and it collapses.
Fucking hell.
Let's
amazing.
go.
That's pretty
Acid
badass,
arrow.
actually. Ember holding it off, and then it's just like...
Could you tick off a
Melting away.
3rd level spell slot for Joan, because she is going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on herself.
Okay. I can just imagine Ember's shield being a fire shield, and she's like, yeah, I killed it!
Fire's the best!
She also got a
Yeah,
12 on the
I was
con
gonna do
save,
it.
Kieran.
12.
That fly.
Yeah, 12 makes it.
Nice. And then I will cast a Cure
Oh, it would be at
Wounds.
disadvantage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, it passes.
Nice.
So Cure Wounds.
Oh, I forgot I had this cool thing. Fuck.
Ooh, okay, 18 points of healing. Which gets me back to 39.
Oh, never mind.
What was that?
That's Joan's turn though.
Okay. Cat here is going to shoot at the one to Jane's left. Well, up left. That doesn't make sense. Hits.
She's running really low on that damage.
And then the next shot. Hit.
Oh,
And takes it down, though.
nice.
She's like, there's nowhere to aim for in these things. Back off a bit more. Blaze.
Blaze is just going to do the same thing. Like, if anything casts AoE, he's going to run away.
Okay. Bearded Devil. It's flanking, so he's going to make beard attack. Ooh! Nat 20.
I am immune to crits because of my adamantine.
Oh,
armor.
very nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
love it.
So it hit though, but
But no crazy damage.
hit, piercing damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
I can do that. 16.
You pass. You take 3 points of piercing damage,
Oi.
and then it's glaive. 16.
Misses.
That doesn't hit, does it? Right. And this guy. It's gonna move there. Has Jane already had an opportunity attack this time?
No, that was last time.
Okay. So he's gonna go in and try and hit Joan with his beard.
Beard.
16. And his glaive. Misses. And then you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, she'll try and
So he
swing
moves
out the
through the
verti
storm.
sensor. 12. Assume that misses.
Yeah, that misses. Back to Pierre.
Pierre is going to attack the bearded devil, and with his.
It's
Hmm?
it's been a few rounds. How many rounds has it been, do you think?
5 maybe.
4. Or-
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 5.
Just because haste is limited. It's a
Yeah.
minute.
Oh, yeah, I'll add haste on.
My first attack's a 13, which I think misses.
No, it just hits.
Oh, nice. I will make it a slashing flourish again.
Oi.
Nice. So 18 points of damage to the bearded devil and 7 points of damage to the hellhound.
You strike the bearded devil down, and then as you swing across, you just decapitate the hellhound.
That's so fucking cool.
Hasty double kill.
And my movement speed's doubled, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And he's sort of gonna slide in here next to Joan. And he's just gonna, as he's like running past, he's just singing like, and it's like kind of slightly sped up because he's just so set up, and he's just like, "We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I." And that is what else has he got? He could still do a spell because that was technically his hasted action. Yeah, he's gonna cast mirror image on himself.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
So good luck trying to hit me. That's that one. That's my turn.
Shatterpie. It's helping again.
No, I'm gonna go with the blaze tactic.
Yeah.
Hold to flee. It's 10.
Dewey, once again, it's like peers around to see Ember. He's like, "Yeah, you go, sis."
Oh,
He's gonna cast.
he needs to do
Ooh.
the
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Just passes.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yes, you're right. Poor Dewey.
Love Dewey.
Wait.
Oh, he's gonna cast same thing,
Yes.
but right there.
So, anyways, I started ice creaming.
Oh, that sounds so fucking
Yeah, that
Yeah,
does
bad.
not sound good at all.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It sounds like you're shitting yourself. So, the first two go down. And then the others. So you can just see these frozen, fleshy corpses rock hard on the ground. Diligence.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were just saying to me. Okay. Very nice. Changes thing. She will, in that case, move up to here. And she will acid splash this thing on this one to hit this guy as well.
Okay.
So dex save 14 both.
The
They
bearded
fail.
devil and the Nupabira. Right.
Oh jeez. If they fail, they take 2 acid damage. And yeah, those two.
14.
Yep.
They both pass.
Cool. Makes me feel better about the damage roll. And she will move back her reach. Good lines of sight. That's my turn.
This corridor is just getting full of fleshy corpses, which are building a mound next to Joan.
Oh, they're just sliding over each other.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like difficult terrain, do you reckon?
Yeah, let's say that because it is getting really, really clogged up with their
So
corpses.
gross.
Wall of flesh.
There we go. Fair. I'll do their attacks. Joan. Oh god. Another one crits.
Great.
Ooh.
But it's already maximized. 15
Jesus.
points of piercing, and the other two miss. And Jane can make a react. Oh no, she used it on the bearded devil.
Yeah, she did.
Ember.
Ember looks back at Dewey. Thanks, you see that? He went down straight away.
I did it. It was awesome.
It
But
was.
look at that pile.
It's pretty gross. But now that I know I can use these, claw and dagger, can run in. There's no space. Oh, but there is a guy over there. Actually, I've not tried my fire on that guy. Diligence.
Don't know if I've done a roll. We definitely did a roll for a bearded devil before. Oh no, we didn't.
I
can't
don't think
remember.
you did.
Do you want me? Shall I do one?
Yeah, you can do one.
Up.
Whoa.
Ooh, yeah, you know a lot about bearded devils. You know that they can't be frightened when they've got a friend in 30 feet. They're immune to fire, poison, and a poison condition. They also are resistant to like non-magical attacks aren't silvered.
Cool. Be like, definitely not that one, Ember. It loves
Oh.
fire.
It loves fire. Oh, well, you can't have any of mine. Guess I'll throw this at him. She just throws her plain dagger at him.
Yeah. You can range attack with it.
Yeah.
It just hits.
Yes, I got him.
It's like, "Ugh!"
That's it.
Yeah.
It's Jane's turn. So Constitution save with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, so she takes 2 points of piercing damage.
She is going to, if you could tick off a 2nd level spell slot, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself again. She's just a health tank. at the
yeah.
moment.
It's working.
15 points of healing. And she's just going to step to the side to let Pierre get through.
Katia. Gonna shoot at the Nuperberos. It's just.
She's rolled
So
so
that one
bad
goes
on her damage.
She's hit like nearly
I
everything. Right?
know, she rolled
That
like...
one goes down.
She's rolled 3 2s and 2 1s on her damage. That's better.
So she managed to shoot 2 of them down. Blaze.
Yeah, same thing. Dashing away if anything's coming at him.
This guy moves up there. He sees Ember and he's like, oh, what are you? And Diligence, you understand that as, ha ha, Firecat gonna die. He's gonna use his beard on Ember. Misses with an 8.
Okay.
It's Glaive. 20.
Oh no, I can't even shield that.
You take 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Hang on, let me just read this. Can you do a Constitution saving throw?
Oh.
So,
Oh wait, hang on. Let me just read my thing first. Hang on. Where the fuck is it? I can't remember if it's just magical guidance. When you make an ability check. Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck's sake.
okay, so with that, each time a devil hit, no, that's... So you lose this many hit points. Oh, oh my god! You lose 1 hit point at the start. It was a D10. At the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Well, until any creature can take an action to staunch the wound with a successful medicine check. It also closes if you get any magical healing. If it hits you again, you take another D10 on top of what it would normally do. It's called an infernal wound. But it's more like an infernal scratch.
You'll have to remind me. And what was the damage? 13?
Yeah, 13. And I'll put this pink on you so you know you've got the infernal wound.
Yeah.
Pink being the colour of pain.
Yeah. Oh, no, too much.
Could have been really horrific or
Mm,
yeah,
very
nothing.
flip-floppy.
Yeah, 10. That'd be really bad.
Yeah.
Pierre's gonna look at the guy and to look at Joan and just sped up again. He's just like, a full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. And he's gonna point at him and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Oh, first Constitution saving throw,
Yeah.
but normal. There's only one left.
You got an 8.
I think. 1 point of piercing damage, and then is it a charisma?
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom. You got an 18.
Shit. Okay. Then as my hasted attack, I'll do my mastercrafted rapier. 18 to hit.
That hits.
I'll make it a defensive flourish. Actually, no. No, I can't do that, Embers there. Fuck. Yeah, I'll do a defensive flourish. That's my last bardic inspiration die. Boom. So I get 4 to my AC till the start of my next turn.
Holy crap! That's
And it does 4 extra damage, so he takes 12 points of piercing damage. And then my
Okay.
bonus action, I'll attack him with the dancing rapier. 16 to hit.
it hits.
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
Dancing rapier is obviously magical, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shatterpie.
Help action.
Dewey. Oh, Dewey, what do you... Ray Frost or Frostbite? It's just like playing Illcast.
Wait till that final fight where you get to read on your turn.
Yeah. I feel like he did enough in the heart to be,
Yeah,
useful.
pretty fucking good.
He's going to Frostbite because he wants it to have disadvantage on its next weapon attack.
Nice.
What was that? Just passes. Oh, I'd probably move back. Oh, wait, where did he start there? Yeah.
He's alright, isn't he?
Yeah. Diligence.
Is this guy looking bloodied? Do I make a check?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that from 4E when it's just like
I really
they're
like
bloodied.
it.
Yeah, I think it's way better. I don't think I'm going to use another spell slot. I will Acid Splash. Hup. So Dex 14.
$18.
Nice damage. Okay.
The Nooper Biro just like comes after Joan. 24 for 6
Holy
piercing damage.
Jesus, these things really bashing the shit out of Jane.
Oh, the Nooper Biros have actually been pretty good.
Yeah.
Ember, Constitution saving throw for the Nooper Biro.
And the infernal wound as well.
Oh yeah. What do I do with that? Just take the 1.
I don't think the
Yeah.
Infernal Wound works like short sword of wounding.
Okay.
Every turn. So until you staunch it, you take 1 when you start your turn.
Okay.
So you just take 1
Oh.
damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't do it.
So 1 damage. just kind of winces a little bit. Right. She doesn't know what that guy said to her, does she?
No.
No.
Unless Diligence like shouted it out, but I don't know why she would.
She didn't.
No. So she's kind of annoyed that she doesn't understand, so she just speaks in primordial to him. She's like, well, you're horrible and I'm gonna get you. And she's gonna do the
Oh,
dagger and claws.
Dagger and claw.
Dagger and claw.
Dagger and claw.
Fucking fuck. Makes sense to be fair. Yeah. Nope. God damn.
You can't get Blaze. Get him to help you.
Yeah, but I don't want Blaze to die.
Joan is going to tick off another 3rd level spell slot and cast Mass Healing Word on everyone in range. So they get 10 points of healing to her, Ember, Pierre, Dewey, and Katya. If she's taken any, I don't know if she has.
Nice. Is that the max healing as well?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Pretty good.
And that's her bonus action, so as an action, Joan is going to swing and hit this fucking thing with her devotee sensor.
Oh, con save.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, I forgot to take away the...
Yeah, she passes.
And then devotee sensor.
Oh, I imagine she just swings the sensor into it and it gets stuck in between the folds and upper bureau. The flesh mountain is piling up. Katya. God, what was she shoot at? Probably. Would she know that it's possibly resistant? I'm gonna roll for it. 1, 2, the devil. 3, 4. Nibiru. That's what misses, but some hits. Flies in, dislodges the mace.
That's good.
Devil. He's gonna beard. He's like laugh. He just sees Ember's eye and he's like, and he's gonna swing out with his beard at her.
Yeah. I'm gonna shield it if it hits me.
23.
Damn it. Can't shield that.
So can you make a Constitution saving throw as well?
Yeah.
Does it pass? Yeah, that passes. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to hit you with his glaive again.
Alright, so hang on a minute, because I fucked up the... forgot to take away the temporary, but I didn't count it in. But if I take it away now, then it'll just be full health. And then take away the damage.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really make it. I don't think.
Oh, I see what Hannah's saying. Yeah.
So the glaive gets a 13.
Okay.
Shielding?
13. Yeah, I'll shield that. What was the first damage? Sorry, I forgot.
7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You have one with a hit, but with the fire shield, he's like, oh!
Yeah.
Pierre.
I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. He's gonna swing in with his Mastercrafted Rapier first.
Hit.
14 points of piercing damage. And then he'll attack again with it because of his hasted action. For a nat 20 for
Next
8
one.
plus 6 is 14, 17 points of piercing damage. And then
Definitely bloodied now.
he'll Dancing Rapier it with his bonus action
Just hits.
for 5 points of piercing damage.
It's looking real weak after that. Well, flurry of blows.
Ooh, it's getting close.
Chatterpie, gonna steal something.
Yeah. Let's do it. How does it work again? Let's look.
He hasn't really got anything to steal. That's the thing, though. Unless you want a piece of flesh on the floor, on the flesh carpet.
What? Bearded guy doesn't have anything? Doesn't have like a
He's got his
trinket or a
beard,
ring or something?
Yeah. Let's say he's got a necklace.
Oh yeah, let's go, Chatpie. Sleight of hand check for Chatpie, which is just a dex roll. Oh! Dirty 20.
Yeah. And he manages to snatch up what seems to be a knucklebone necklace of this guy. A human
Yeah!
knucklebone necklace.
He comes back. And he flies right past Diligence, who is scolding him. Like, what are you doing? That's so dangerous, Chatterpie! He just flies off into this room to enjoy his spoils.
Blaze is gonna get ideas now.
Yeah, I was literally about to say Blaze looks at Diligence like, eh? Me?
For me?
Dewey will
Diligence
go
is the
first.
ineffective cover teacher.
And with that, the bearded devil goes down.
Nice.
There's only one Napabiro left, just sloshing at Joan.
It needs to make a deck save as Diligence tries to acid splash it.
Come on,
14.
fails.
10 acid damage.
Oh, it's just a chunk of flesh floating about, but it's still alive.
It gets its final strike.
Gonna crit Joan again, isn't it?
Oh, I got 19 though. 24 for 5 piercing damage.
Nice, stupid.
This guy's a
thing.
fucking monster.
Those Napabiros hit, like, they've hit a lot. Like, Joan's got high AC, whereas the
Yeah.
bearded devils.
Yeah, they've been flunking.
Ember.
Here comes. Oh, Ember gets the dagger and claw glory kill.
Yeah!
Dive into the flesh pool.
Jumps in between, stands on this guy's stupid body. Do that. Hang on. Fucking hell.
They both miss.
One day!
Incredible.
You may have to show me how to use these, Pierre.
I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down.
Joan.
Joan is gonna finish this thing off with a sacred flame with her amazing wisdom score for a dex
Yeah.
save of 12.
And it sadly fails, and Joan purifies the mash flesh.
Mash flesh.
Whoa. Like spam.
No.
I assume haste would wear off at this point, so he's just like, I'm never gonna give you up. Oh, never gonna say goodbye. or tell a lion hurt you.
Thought you might enjoy that.
Oh, well, quite. I felt like that since that night back in, don't worry, Joan.
It jumps off diligence, comes back over.
One of them said
Did it-
something about an Iron King. Do we know an Iron King, anyone? No?
I am the ice cream king.
Well, if
No,
I
right,
need ice cream, I know who to come to.
Pierre doesn't know that, I don't think. 'Cause it shouted it in Infernal, right?
Ah, you're fucking right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Diligence will say. One of them said something about an Iron King. Do we know an Iron? She would share it now that
And
battle's
Dewey
over.
says, I'm the ice cream king.
I said, well, I know to where to go to ice cream. I'll come to you.
Oh, yeah.
All things as they should be. Diligence, though, is walking into this room like when you're trying to corner your pet who's got something that they shouldn't have, and you got your arms out either
Yeah.
side, and you're crouched down. You're like, "Where are you going, you little shit?" And Chatterpie's just fluttering around, squawking his little necklace.
Naughty chat.
So, as you're all sort of standing, it's a bit quieter, the moanings calmed down a bit. So this room has been cleared. But can you all do perception checks?
You can indeed.
Oh, how do we know there's not more of them down there? Maybe I should set the hallway on fire just in case.
The fire
Ember.
doesn't do anything, Ember.
It might if it's coming from the floor. I can only hope.
Ember, you hear something coming from this. It's not coming from this room, but it seems to be reverberating from this room. Of like, you don't really have. I imagine you don't have many instruments like how it sounds in the Treetop Claws village. It's almost
Well,
like a
probably not.
stringed instrument. It's just very faintly echoing.
Does Pierre, if she pointed it out, would Pierre be able to recognise what instrument it was?
If he got a bit closer, he might be able to.
He'll move up into here if Ember were to point that out.
Yeah, which room? I didn't see the pin.
It's sort of coming
At the bottom.
from, not coming from here, but it seems to be radiating out. As you, Pierre, you get closer, you think it was a harpsichord.
Someone's playing a harpsichord down here. Is it well or badly?
It's very well. It's
Quite well,
expert.
in fact.
Mm.
Come, let us. It can't get any worse than that, surely. Just the stench will give me nightmares for weeks.
What's this on the table? Just skeleton, and then what's this on?
I'll quickly read you out what this room looks like. So, yeah, they're just discarded bones with skeletons stretched out on these stone slabs. This just looks like a collection of what probably was Viscera, as well as sort of, well, torture tools.
Okay. What about this table?
It looks like it's a collection of skulls. Doesn't really have any real reason. And there are doors here and here.
Okay.
Do they have the sliding things? Yeah.
They do.
Diligence open this top one.
So, see a skeleton chained to the wall. I mean, it looks like someone's perished on a bedroll.
Don't think you should even open the bottom one.
Pierre's curious
This is
about this
a
music.
terrible place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Pierre, as you're there, you can hear it. There's two heavy iron doors. They seem to have something sort of etched into them as well. But you think the harpsichord music is coming from behind that door.
Do we want to have a quick cat nap before we Bashan.
I mean, I'm tired, but I think it's mostly from the walking.
I
Still
could
much
make use of it, but it's not a huge deal.
I think myself and Joan could make quite good use of it.
Yeah. Then we should do it.
Let's...
Should we go back? Should we go back up there?
It'll only take 10 minutes. So I think as long as we watch over this room, then should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the skeleton room?
Yeah, this room does look very grisly. There's
Yeah,
just
okay.
bones everywhere. But a lot of the flesh, like none of the flesh exists anymore. It's way too old. It's just dusty.
Let's go to the office then.
Yeah.
And Pierre will cast catnap.
On who?
Uh,
Oh, I'm stuck in the wall.
He will cast it on 3 willing creatures. He's going to cast it on himself and Joan. And who else? Should I do it on Diligence?
I can get spell slots back with it.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, those 3.
Do it second first.
Does Dewey get anything back? Yeah.
Dewey would get. I think he's got arcane recovery. Yeah.
I'd rather
So he
Diligence
would-
have it, and I can only do 3, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only do 3. Okay.
I get all my Burdicks back, which
Does-
is huge.
Does Joan have any channel divinities left? She could do the spell slot thing.
No, she used her
Okay.
1 already, unfortunately. She does get that back.
Kiwi. I'm stuck in the wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Oh no!
Shut
Please.
Does Joan need to roll hit dice?
Yeah, she might as well roll a couple, I think. Maybe just try 1 at first. Can't do it, annoyingly.
Be a D8.
D8. What's her
Plus.
con mod?
Look.
3, I think.
How many is she using?
Yeah, it's +3. Let's find out. Well, she got 8 HP back from that, which I think is enough to get her to full. Yeah, it is. So just 1.
Okay.
Catnap complete.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
That spell is so nice.
Yeah, really nice. Underrated.
Yeah, and I think we head back down to the heart room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can
So after,
are these
yeah.
doors here?
hang on. Where?
Oh, here.
Yeah. There's 3 doors, and then there's some doors which have been left opened at the end.
Do these doors have the same like little like hatches on the front or not?
This one does. These 2 don't.
Should we investigate these 2 doors? Do you reckon?
Yeah. Sorry. What do I do about this pink thing again? What is this?
Oh, sorry.
Joan already magically healed it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's gone.
Okay.
For ages ago.
Yeah,
Sure,
diligence will
sure.
investigate.
Yeah, Pierre's helping.
15.
Doesn't seem trapped. Looks rusted, but maybe not as much as the doors into this place.
Back
Ember,
up.
listen at this.
Say that.
Yeah, you can listen at that door, Ember.
Yeah.
Oh, you know this sound very well by now.
Mm.
It is the sound. You hear it from behind the door.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's more of the gross things behind there.
Maybe we could move some of these hay bales in front. Block them off.
Could do.
Or some of these
Uh-huh.
boxes.
The hay bales would. There's barely like. It's extremely rotted.
Oh, okay.
There would be a very slight smell. The boxes don't look too sturdy either. Like they're very old.
Probably not going to work
Hmm.
now.
Maybe you could just
What
conjure a
sound?
really big box just for now.
Let's So you said there was etchings on this door, right?
Yeah, there's
Or
an
a lock,
etching.
maybe.
What does it look like?
Can you do a history check? Anyone looking at it can.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I
So-
got a 20.
So, Ember, you've seen this on Rager's chest, and Diligence says that a Baskia coat of arms.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, she'd say that to everyone. Oh, Baskia.
Mm.
Do you want to deal with more of those things, or should we check out our wonderful harp player, harpsichord?
Don't think
Mm.
the things get us necessarily anywhere. They're being used as fodder. It might just be a storage room for them.
Quite. Well, let's see if this Baskia room is trapped. Liana?
Hup. Yep.
Here's helping.
Yep. 2-4.
Are you touching the door during your investigation?
I think if we search
I
for
mean-
traps, probably not, right?
Yeah, she'd start off looking. I guess it depends how you want to interpret how high the roll is.
Okay. You'd be able to tell the doors are magical.
Okay.
You don't think it's anything sinister, like in the door itself, though.
So is it like I can tell it's magical because there's like runes and stuff in it, kind of thing?
More of it when you get close to it, you get just a sense, like an aura from the door. It doesn't feel nefarious, though.
Okay. Don't think it's trapped, but there is something arcane here.
Well, let's find out. He's gonna push open the door.
So, Pierre, as you touch the door,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to put any force onto it. It just starts opening before you.
Ooh.
Mm.
That's what the magic was. Read this out. But, they swing open easily in direct contrast to the rest of the catacomb. The room is extravagant, unlike anything. You might want to hold off a sec,
Oh,
Pierre.
sorry.
I haven't told you what's in there yet.
Yeah.
The room is extravagant, unlike anything you've seen in these depths. A fine violet bedspread is untouched by age, is immediately noticeable. Everything in this room is exquisitely carved and cared for. The source of the music, a fine harpsichord with a beautiful and regal horned humanoid dancing her hands over the keys.
Mm.
Her skin is red and her eyes fire, and she turns towards you and smiles. I see they've sent some more people to join me here. I have been ever so lonely.
You're quite the player.
Thank you. My name is Raphael Abaskia. Have you heard of me?
I have. I thought you were long dead, to be honest with you.
Despiter does not let his servants die so easily. And she, touches her horns. He has gifted me to guard this place and deal with anyone who comes searching for his secret.
Mm.
Well, we were, haven't heard anything about Despota, but we were searching for a noble boy, Darian Huntcrown. You know of him?
I do. He's going to help me get revenge on the of Baskirs for killing my beloved.
Mm.
I see.
The Iron King will bring glory in this land. He'll defeat the Desidents of Bane. Destroy those vile Baskirs.
Mm. Who's the Iron King?
Iron King is the chosen of Despota. He has only just arrived. I have been waiting millennia for him. And I see you've come searching for him too. I hope this isn't nefarious or will get in the way.
Well, if
Mhm.
Darian Huntcrown is your Iron King, then we simply, we were sent down here just to locate him. We thought maybe he'd gotten lost in the catacombs, but it seems like he's made quite a home here.
Oh, I've shown him what he needed to know. I've shown him a lot of things.
Hmm. Like what?
How to commune with Disputer.
Hmm.
He has been rewarded greatly to rise from this place when it is necessary. He is forming an army. I assume you've probably run into them.
Oh yes, those bags of flesh testicles.
Hmm.
Not
They may not be.
Darian's
They may.
forming an army?
Yes. He plans to rise from this place after the darkness of.
Ooh, did I disconnect? Fuck's sake.
So annoying.
Using her hand to shield her mouth, or
I
using her hand to shield the motion.
disconnected. What's going on?
She's just said, "You either with me or against me. Choose wisely." And Diligence has turned to Pierre, and she said, using the message cantrip, she's saying to him in his brain, "I can lock this door magically." So he hears that in his head.
He kind of places.
Says,
He places a hand
No.
on. He places a hand on Diligence's shoulder, and just says, "Well, of course we're with you, an Obaskir, the true heir to the throne."
I will not be called heir to the throne, not of that lineage. It is past my time. The Black Iron King shall rule over this land.
Well, I can't wait for a new king. To be honest, I've never been quite he's never been quite a favourite among mine house. I have to say though, I've got a question for you. If you don't mind me asking.
Yes? What is it?
How are you going to get out of this room? And he's going to swing the doors closed. And then sit
Okay.
Diligence will cast Arcane Lock.
Okay. Can you show me Arcane Lock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
And she would designate all the friendlies here, except Chatterpie.
Okay. Okay. So the
Blaze.
door closes. she's like, "What?" And he
Fuck's sake. Discord.
Iron doors.
iron, they're like a black iron.
They
Are
might
they
be quite
rusted?
difficult to break down.
Not unless they're rusted like the other ones, though.
No, these ones
True.
were pristine.
Okay.
So yeah, who knows? But then she might be super strong, and I mean, she could just dispel magic if she has dispel magic.
Yeah.
Just have a look.
But it's something using
Yeah,
the
it's
innate spellcasting.
Yes.
She wouldn't have been fast enough to counterspell you. She thought you were a bunch of peons.
Well, she couldn't see me either because the door would have to be
Yeah.
closed for that to happen.
Yeah. No, she didn't have. Okay.
Do we hear banging on the door?
Well, I'm sort of waiting to see. Oh,
Yep.
no,
Working
they're
there.
back.
Natalie.
I am here. Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
you on your
So-
hotspot or?
I've gone back on my normal one now because the
Oh,
hotspot was
okay.
dying as well.
Mm.
So she's like, "How dare you? You think I can't get out of a room?" And can you all roll initiative, please?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think it'd be that simple.
Well, it's not necessarily her getting out. But
Beat me by 0.01.
My initiative has been so bad, like.
she's like, you hear her sort of scream out. It's like, "We have powers. I can command this place with my mind." An upper beer you hear coming
fuck.
from these passages.
Oh, get my little dagger out again.
I would say she was holding what seemed to be like a black iron staff that was steaming. It would have been next to her harpsichord.
Okay.
Something that would have really stood out in that room.
Mm.
Interesting.
Ember's like, open the door, I want that stuff.
Yep. Nah, I
think we
bet
should
it
stop?
just controls all the zombos.
I think we should stop there for today.
Yeah, I was going to suggest the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, where's Darian? Shitbag.
Yeah, where the fuck is he? He's like 16 hours in. Gosh.
He's already headed off to fucking plains of hell. See you losers
There he
later.
is.
Flame rule the first.
I imagine walking through some dingy dungeon for bloody million hours.
What? Oh,
Effort.
there might be a reason. There might be a reason he came here.
Mm.
He's gone to get the fucking revolution sword. That's why he was down here. We've gone the wrong way.
Possibly. I did think about it.
She hasn't really said what's going on, has she? Explicitly.
No, not explicitly. That was fun though. Close the door. Click.
That was a good idea.
You can have a timeout in there.
Oh,
I
no.
know your plan. You'll kill everything on the outside and then kill her on the inside.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that is why you locked the door. Separate.
That was a good plan.
It's like
That's a
Fun
really
little-
fun. That was a really fun session, Kieran.
Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Really,
That's
this
fun.
these catacombs give me like real deep hold vibes. I don't know if anyone else was
Oh.
getting that, like in the basement.
The
Yeah.
demons.
I think with the devils, like is a huge thing.
Yeah. That was fucking. If those. If the two bozos trying to hit Pierre had rolled better, I was real worried then.
Yeah, I was real worried. I couldn't attack shit. Can't help you.
Yeah.
Using my goddamn dagger and claws.
Our main DPS thing. It's just like, I'm offline. The Ember cannon is offline. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Out comes the acid arrows. Pew pew pew.
I've been looking forward to. I was because I was looking at Ember's spell list and I was like, oh, she could use chromatic orb if she wanted to.
It's not thematic enough, you know.
Yeah, true.
I will die on this flaming hill.
Exactly.
College of Swordsbard's really fun. It's like I think it might be becoming quickly my favourite class.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It does seem
yeah.
to have a lot of versatility.
Yeah, that's what I really
Yeah.
like about it, and I like the kind of I find it more fun playing an AC tank than I do a health tank. 'Cause health tank just kind of feels not very interactive, whilst the AC tank I'm like, it still feels really tense because it's like, oh, am I gonna get hit still? And then you're like, whew, no, I didn't. Thank Christ.
Benefits a lot from haste.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna say,
so
the
much.
haste
Yeah,
worked real good.
it's such a good combo. It makes sense though
Yeah.
because they've got like a good connection and stuff.
Then you got the
Yeah,
dancing
yeah.
sword on top as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just putting out damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, when we get to level 6, I can do multi attack as well. So maybe 2 attacks
Oh,
and
shit.
then the third one with the dancing rapier. And then with haste, it'll be another one, so it'll be 4 attacks.
What? I got fighter.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got to go now because George wants to speak to me. So
Cool.
Oh,
Thank you,
Thanks.
everybody.
thanks all. Goodbye.
see you later.
No
guys.
TPK for you, Kieran.
No, not yet.
Maybe you just didn't get far enough. No.
If Darian TPKs us, then at least I'll be like, yeah, go Darian.
Yeah, that would be kind of badass.
Tom will be like, Ingvar, shit, fuck.
No, I mean that would suit Ingvar, not even being the best at doing the one thing he's done.
At least Kieran
I
gets to
think he
try
was
out
the
the.
hardest boss.
He was pretty
Hmm?
hard. At least Kieran gets to try out the ill rigger if we fight Darian.
Well, like significant changes. You'll see.
Yeah.
Significant changes with spellcasting.
Well,
This woman's got spellcasting, right, guys? Right, guys?
Yes.
Right.
Well, I imagine he's still got his ill rigger stuff that he can do, so that'd be cool.
I'm saving this
You'll
counter
see.
spell. You're not getting hasted again.
Right. Anyway, I've got to go now. So
Right.
Bye.
goodbye,
Bye all.
guys.